Bethesda. Bethesda. Oh, back once again with the Renegade Masters. Oh. Let's get that. Wait, not for that. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, we'll get you up, fucking chair. I'll sit on stool. Everyone's gonna get right cozy.
Yeah.
So they haven't saw the Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Welcome to Bethesda. Whereabouts are you from? I don't know.
I don't know.
Sweden, by way of somewhere.
Life is rough in the Holy Roman Empire, indeed.
We can...
You scoot over which way?
You scoot over that way. There we go.
It's like musical chairs.
We're professionals.
That's because we do this on stream.
What ho, everyone! Prepare yourselves for the Eethreeperbowl Bethesda Raiders match. We are going to some pre-E3.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know what's going on, and I'm very happy to be here. I am joined by my stonkingly excellent co-commentators, Echo and Ket. Dylan was consumed to make way for the next generation.
Yeah, he was taken for the cloning and subsequent human hot dog use.
Indeed.
You harvest genetic material and then you recycle the rest.
Absolutely.
It's very, very ecological.
Speaking of the pre-show, welcome to the pre-show.
Pre-show.
Let's see what they've got to offer whilst we continue our pre-banter. I mean, this may be some hints as to what we're going to be getting from these.
And I'm Abigail Tyson.
And this is the BE3 Showcase pre-show. For the next 15 minutes, we will
That's
be your
easy for
best
you to
friends,
say
keeping
multiple
you company
times.
while we all wait for the showcase to start.
Wait, are they doing what we're doing?
They're doing what we're doing, but they're getting paid much more probably.
No, come on. This Echo the Space Hippie gave us $2. We're rolling.
I know.
Yeah. Though we've never done the flipping the camera Australia joke, so props to us.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
That's not bad. I would not mind a quick refresher on some of the highlights.
I'm okay with that. So we're going to do like a little look at the hot, fresh highlights of last year's, back when they were still the Bethesda Broncos, before the horse diddling incident caused...
the origin of the diddle physics.
Oh.
Did I just imply that the idea of Bethesda diddled a horse? Possibly.
Bethesda as a whole.
Yes.
Or like Bethesda.
We don't talk about Beth anymore. Bitch.
She is no longer with the company.
Oh! Hot, fresh takes. So they are now the Bethesda Rages. Did they just mix 17? So last year they did do a really cool thing where Bethesda did this whole like carnival theme. They had an actual like Ferris wheel, popcorn, candy floss, the whole shebang.
Wow.
It was real good. And if I remember rightly, the original reveal of Doom was not muted, but it wasn't as bombastic as the game ended up being.
It was fun because some of the later Dooms had rocky reception. So. Ooh, I see. This is the Ferris wheel.
That was the Ferris wheel. Like, no joke. They went loud last year.
So this year so far...
Oh, some footage from the pit before they were all given to the cloning program.
Yep. Speaking of cloning, Todd Howard! Ports everything. Ports with everything.
I will say, this year people have shown a lot of...
stalking.
Oh! Diddled a horse.
But this year people have seemed much more restrained in their presentations.
That's quite true. I mean...
That seems a bit unnecessary.
Oh, dear Lord!
Is this like Who Killed Roger Rabbit?
No, this is Wolfenstein: The New Order. And, yeah.
Blubber doggos!
We didn't get dogs!
Oh, I want a personal pupper!
I mean, you have a personal pupper.
That's
do,
true, but not in my lap right now.
That's true.
That's not fair! I want it as well. They are a very good boy.
Very good boys.
Now, if this was actually part of the press conference, I'd give him a goal for 2 very good boys.
Yes.
I might give the very good boys the points, not necessarily Bethesda.
Yeah, it's not necessarily Bethesda. We'd have them mailed out specially. Squid Surf. Bethesda wins! Bethesda wins E3! Some dogs!
Just now, a few short minutes away from the fourth.
So, Shackle Deconis is asking us the hot question. Speculation for the commentators. What will be the animal friendo for this conference, or will Bethesda break the streak? It appears Bethesda's using dogs as animal companions.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
There's nothing
Some foreshadowing?
Perhaps.
That was Fallout 4. Now they're bringing it to real life.
Yeah.
Those are actually animated in engine. The reveal will be at the end.
Of course. So what Bethesda are going to be doing potentially for this press conference is actually starting a nuclear winter. So, Fallout 5 is going to be taking place in LA live.
It's going to be the ultimate ARG.
Yeah. That's why they're real dogs and not dog meat from Fallout. Because they're real dogs.
But But they weren't real, though.
The question is, if there's a nuclear holocaust in Las Vegas, in LA, who would notice?
I mean, they might notice that the Starbucks
Reno?
isn't open.
About to dive into the year to come, but before we do, let's take a look back at the past year. Last year,
More?
They said they were going to do that.
we announced and launched a ton of stuff. So there was Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus.
Yes.
There was The Evil Within 2, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider.
She's not actually doing anything
No.
like...
No,
so
I'm-
many other things.
It's basically been a non-stop roller coaster ride. of
Holy crap.
events,
So
launches,
intense.
And awards.
Off the
with
chain.
I mean-
Machine Games winning Best Action Game for Wolfenstein 2 at the Game Awards last year.
So exciting!
The Game Awards don't count and no one gives a shit!
Also made their way onto Nintendo Switch, including Skyrim.
I'm not sure anybody heard you.
With Wolfenstein 2 coming.
Man,
I'm sorry, what was that?
I have strong opinions about the Game Awards. They're just...
Deviants entered early access, and the Elder Scrolls Online launched a brand new chapter, Somerset.
Let's take a look back at some of
The Elder Scrolls Online. The greatest piece of software to remind you that you should probably play Skyrim again. Oh yeah, Prey was last year, wasn't it? Or was Prey 2016?
Prior.
I don't remember.
It was far, far better than I was expecting, and what I've been wanting to do for the Evil Within 2 is they released a patch that lets you play it as a first-person shooter. I really want to give that a try. Doom on the Switch.
It's a Doom Switch.
Doom VR?
No, VFR.
So it's like the BFG. The F's just...
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
to let you
The
know
F
in
is
business. It's silent on all streams that might have advertisers running added.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So... I'm sure there are a lot of
Oh,
people
that's
out
a
there...
game I meant to try Dishonored.
Oh, it's very good. And it's pretty freeform in terms of how, murder everybody or how stealthy you want to play it. I haven't done the new Colossus yet, which is criminal. But I have done Prey, and Prey was phenomenal. Open world, System Shock-esque kind of horror. It didn't need to be called Prey, because it has nothing to do with the first one. At least for as far as I got, but...
And that brings us back to now.
Time travel's weird.
That brings us to the future.
True.
We're getting dangerously close to Mr. Caffeine.
We just recently announced 2 new games that we're going
It's,
Time travel with hand motions,
Yeah. Now, this is the pre-show, so, we can't foul them for
Yeah.
what happens off the pitch.
No, that's true. That's totally true. The same way they don't get points for doggos, they don't lose points for time travel with
Yeah.
hand motions.
If Mr. Caffeine himself just appeared between them, they'd still be okay.
I mean, if I were them, I'd be very worried, but we would not penalize them for
No.
that.
Now, this was previously announced before E3, so
Yeah.
we can't give them...
But again, this is the talking about what happened prior. So this is
Yeah.
with message on message.
And I like that it's not only Andrew WK, but it's not some weird, terrible cover of it. They just went, you know what? Let's get Andrew WK, let's be silly and loud, let's have some fun. For Rage, they're setting a tone which is
Yeah.
It
It's the
feels
future-
very Tank Girl.
yeah.
Yeah, very Tank Girl. Like little Mad Max, like Tank Girl with a little Mad Max, and
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of Borderlands. But like
Anime Burning Man.
Burning Man with actually burn men.
I'd watch that.
Well, I mean, at the end of the festival, they do light up the man every
No,
year.
they burn men. Like burning lots of men.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd be okay with that.
Ty and a few other people were pointing out, was that Ready to Die? It was.
And then
thought this
the
far
ladies
ahead.
took over the
Roll
earth.
gameplay anyway.
Titanfall? No, this is just everything. Well, what is this?
When the
It's a game, obviously.
billions were gone in the blink of an eye.
Oh, this is Rage 2.
Oh, this is Rage 2? Okay.
Tribes rose up.
Ty is also asking if we can have a discussion about Andrew WK afterwards. He's actually a really good guy. He does like an advice column and stuff.
There was no one left alive to tell you no.
For like game dev people or just
It
general?
was wild.
Just general life.
Life
Place,
advice?
if you wanted something
Oh,
bad
right on.
enough,
Is the advice
it
good?
was yours for the taking.
Something, was you playing like with a mumbly peg or what? What's the one where you
World
do
where
that?
there are no rules,
I mean,
insanity rules.
I'm feeling a strong possibility of cosplay.
Oh god.
Oh,
yeah.
oh yes.
You can't actually see it. I'm wearing the Mad Max-esque leather harness under my suit.
But I'm sure that that people paid cosplaying at E3 playing cosplaying Rage 2 right now.
Okay, I like Redom Silly.
I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this.
I'm looking forward to this.
Spinny boomerang chocolate thing.
Oh, and this section's sponsored by Mr. Vlog Watcher.
Well, the thing about Bethesda actually, orchestrating a nuclear winter much like Fallout, they'll imply it affected the whole world. But in reality, it'll only be within the US. Everyone dies.
Yeah. Blackpool will be literally no different after the nuclear winter.
Explosions. What more
Yeah.
could a
I
person
was gonna
ask
say, I'm
for
pretty
in
sure
life?
everybody's dead
Honestly,
there already.
nothing. Food? Unnecessary. Sleep? No way. Shelter? Not unless it's Fallout Shelter. Download today.
Wow.
Really long way for
That
a little
intense
work.
look made
Worth
me a
it.
little uncomfortable.
But Bethesda really does provide our communities with pretty much everything they could ever
But aren't
ask
you
for,
Bethesda?
Which must be why we have such incredible and
I thought you said
dedicated
she was
fans.
fired.
I
Ooh.
love
That's
those folks
Beth.
out
It's
there
very
are
different.
ready to party.
They seriously
The horse
are.
was certainly
And there
fired.
were definitely a few Fallout fans out there, which is great because we just announced something very exciting.
Now, and
Now, Abigail!
yes! Just a few short weeks ago, we released a teaser for Fallout 76.
You know, we got to see it earlier today,
so
right?
excited about this.
Did anyone tell them that
Yeah.
Todd
We may have
frickin' blew
already
their...
teased it,
Yeah.
But tonight we are going all out. We have so much to say when it comes to Fallout 76, and I really can't wait to see what people think.
Todd
Let's
beat
roll
you
that
both to
announced
it. Like, I feel a little
I mean,
bit bad.
The thing is,
finally,
we
let
got
you
a,
guys
like a
into the
little
show
bit. We didn't
and
see like
all
in-game
they
footage.
do.
We didn't see a lot. So if they've saved all the footage from themselves and all the really juicy details,
It's possible.
then I'm inclined to be fine with it. But if they're just showing the same stuff that Microsoft showed,
It's maybe that's
Yeah.
why they're doing this sneaky pre-3 so they can get all the cheeky bits out.
yes. Again, also maybe this is a way like if they leak a little bit comes out, people aren't gonna try to spoil the whole thing.
It's best if you're gonna leak, you only leak a little bit, otherwise it just gets messy.
West Virginia.
Oh.
This is different from this morning. This section's sponsored by Mr. Dumb Rocks.
I get the feeling this was pre-recorded.
Indeed.
I mean, no reason for them not to.
Of all the three commentators here, I am also pre-recorded. I think this is different from this
When the
morning.
fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled.
No, this is what we got this morning. Sorry, Todd stole it. You got done, lad. You got done.
I mean, we haven't started the official show yet.
Oh,
Still pre-show.
yeah.
So if they're showing things we saw already in the pre-show, that's
Yeah,
still-
this is the first trailer, so...
In Vault 76, our future begins.
So earlier on today, those of you that might have missed the Microsoft Spartans match, Todd Howard came on and showed more than this did!
Yeah, they showed a lot more.
Almost Reclamation
Not a lot more.
Abigail.
They showed a little bit more.
Aw, you too, Anne.
There was like walking around the environments, there was like way more flavour.
I
And
don't
if there's
think
one
we
thing
need
that
to
Fallout's known
speculate,
for, it's
because
flavour.
The showcase is just about to start,
Yeah,
That's
don't
right.
don't lick the bad
Finally
scorpions.
time
They
Yeah.
taste
for us
awful.
to
Yeah,
say
but
goodbye
everything
to
else,
you
pop it in
and
your
let you
mouth.
get to the showcase you have all been waiting so patiently.
It's a thing you live by.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Coming this
for
far.
the 2018 BE3
Also, I
Showcase
might need a
pre-show.
medical physician.
Remember to use that BE3 hashtag to talk about the show.
No one uses hashtags anymore.
And if you're watching on Twitch tonight, you may notice a little something special.
That's us.
There's a brand new Twitch extension featuring trivia and polls that could get you a free Twitch drop. Just link your BethesdaNet account to your Twitch account.
your full
Select
account?
the extension
BethesdaNet
and you'll
account?
be eligible for the drop. Yay, free stuff.
Yay!
What?
And that's
Wait.
it for us.
And you're both looking at me like
Yeah, I-
Bethesda
And I'm
Net.
Abigail
But
Tate.
you and Beth, you
Enjoy
were
the
like,
show.
Was it messy? Did you
I
let
just
it
saw
leak?
the aftermath of the
Frequently.
horse. All right, like people are assuming I'm far more like. Oh, it's the countdown. I bloody love these. Okay. Sports commentation. Oh, yes, I'm a professional. Welcome to some proper sports commentary. This is the starting up. This is the starting numbers going down for the Bethesda Ragers. I had to think about it.
the Bethesda Ragers, they are gearing up. They've kind of shown their hand a little bit early, though. So it's going to be interesting to see
Yeah.
what they bring to the event. Now.
Have they saved the best for last?
Prepare for kickoff. Sorry.
Ooh, good timing.
Hello, Beth.
This is Bethesda, yes.
Beth is back. They brought Beth back.
Hashtag 2018 Year of the Beth.
Ready?
I don't think those children should be playing a lot of Bethesda games.
They shouldn't be playing most any of them, I think.
Unless someone's actually worked out a way to port Skyrim to child.
We come from different backgrounds, from different
Okay.
countries.
The action just
We
sounds
have different
Bethesda.
interests.
Hench.
I mean, they're actually selling it to
Yeah.
Tencent, so they're trying to. This is their ad.
This section spotted by Shadow. Holy fuck, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing what equipment
Every one of us
this new
make
better than
things
Fallout 76 is bringing to the field.
job
Oh, new
we
batter. I could read
Oh,
words.
and look at that gift.
Oh, GIF.
I mean,
Good
I
gift.
think the new batter is got a golf club. They've got a golf club, helix rockets, a little healing thing that heals people around them, machine gun.
We try and break
So life
things.
They're breaking
And
children.
fix
You heard it
things
here
that are
first.
broken.
Yeah. So this isn't a goal. This isn't a
We keep
foul.
the team
This feels like one of those recruitment videos that does the
And
rounds.
fair.
I'm super cool
We
to
keep
see
our
all the
fans
people.
Yeah, I'm like. There's so many people involved that even some of them get
the
recognition, like
seats.
mocap dudes. Like no one talks about the mocap dudes.
Yeah.
So this is
Keep our
good.
books balanced.
What's the name of the county? You know, an HR person making music,
Yeah.
the hobbies. Like
Interact with our
these
community.
people all deserve,
Most
you
of
know,
all,
a fraction of a
we
second
work
on a
together
female.
as old
It's
friends.
better than nothing.
So while I can't necessarily say goal off the bat, but using this,
What
like the
unites
first
us
thing
is
they're
our
saying
passion
is,
for
here are the
games.
people that, here is the diverse cast of people we
Games
got
as
making
diverse
this
as the
game.
people who
It's
make
not
them
just,
and
you know,
play them.
vanilla ice cream down aisle one.
We're not just living the dream.
Oh, to be fair, vanilla ice cream down aisle one still requires a team to make. So don't undersell ice
We
cream.
are all.
But yeah,
Well, when Monet
Bethesda
ice cream
Softworks.
makes
How may I
daddy
direct your
ice
call?
cream.
that's how you end up with a Neapolitan.
You can start the show.
Just wanted to know where the bathroom was. Oh, that's a stonker. All right. So we're going for the montage mode. I'm seeing a lot of things we know.
Yeah. So far, I'm not sure there's anything that's actually new. Seems like all we have.
All right.
Five pieces.
I'm not. Are you okay?
I like this song, all right? By a band called the Bloody Beetroots.
Bloody Beetle. Got it.
Yeah. The lead guy looks like Budget Spider-Man. It's fine. It's fine.
Like in suit, out of suit.
And now,
Is it
Oh,
out
kind of half out of
Bethesda's
suit.
Global
Which
Senior
Spider-Man?
Vice President,
Most of
Pete
them, or one of the
Hines.
older ones?
Yeah, wow, Bethesda are doing a thing! Welcoming onto the stage, WrestleMania's very own John Cena.
I like the rapping the
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Thank you
This guy's got confidence.
There's a live stage
Got
there.
some swagger.
very much.
Yeah.
You sound good. I love you too.
Aww.
That was
You look
genuine.
good.
Yeah.
You guys ready to go?
I like this guy's
As
stuff.
Paula said,
He's
my name
fine.
is
It's Pete
and I'm
Hines.
delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 showcase. Now,
Did I miss one?
we've got all kinds of surprises in store
You
for you
blinked.
tonight. So
Sorry.
whether you're
Yeah.
here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world,
Woo, that's
settle in,
us!
get
No one,
ready
no one
for
else.
the very
apart
best
from
in
us.
gaming.
Woo! Yeah, that person got it.
All right, so let's
Our
see.
theme this
Indeed.
year
It's
is
a slow roll in.
Create, and it's
Slow
a
roll
theme
in,
embraced by
but
our
confident.
10 studios
Yeah.
spread around the globe.
Strong.
The incredibly talented
Strong
folks
start,
who make the Bethesda games
there's still
that
a chance
you'll
you
soon
fumble
be
it.
playing.
Indeed,
But
indeed.
As you saw in our
Or
intro
that he
video,
could,
it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that
Yes,
brings
everyone
our
is a
games
part
to
of the team
life,
of
and
Bethesda.
that
Will's not going to
extends
finish that
all of
sentence
you,
because it wasn't
because we
very
create
polite.
the world, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences. And it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence.
You can't even keep a straight face.
The
Yep.
past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider,
I mean, that was
The
best
Evil Within
expansion.
2,
Yeah! Evil Within 2
Wolfenstein
was
2.
cracking. I'm sorry, did you not see the... Bethesda
We even released
release?
exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. we brought full open world VR with Fallout 4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR, and we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch.
Anyone would cheer
So
for
we were
Switch.
thrilled when Metacritic
Release a ham sandwich
named
for
us
the
the
Switch.
top publisher in the
Wouldn't buy
industry
that.
with the highest overall review scores.
Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm
Across
cool
all
with
of
like
our
a
games.
Metacritic voted us as a thing to announce.
But
Yeah, no.
tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're
Maybe
headed
your
and the games that we're
10
creating
cent
that
fishing
you'll
for
soon
a
be
buyout
playing,
thing was
the
actually
worlds
pretty
that
on the
you'll be
nose.
inhabiting
Yeah,
in the
like-
next year and
We're
beyond.
worth loads of money. Please buy us.
We're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago.
here we go.
To
Here
our
we go. The
friends
actual
at
starts.
Walmart Canada.
There's been some defensive plays.
Yeah.
There's been some back and forth. Let's see what they've really got to bring, apart from riling the crowd.
Perhaps best known
talking
for their
the
low
talk.
prices and ability to keep a secret.
This
So let's get
referencing when
things
they
started
got all their
with a
shit
look
leaked.
at Rage 2.
Walmart leaked Rage 2 ahead of time. So built a very I don't know how words work. Human.
More tea, more tea.
Self-referencing kind of. Oh! It's Andrew WK!
All right!
So who is this person?
My
He
name
likes to
is
party hard.
WK, and we came to party.
Here we go.
Are you ready to rage?
I will say, I don't know if I want to give this a point, but I appreciate live
Are you
music on
ready to
stage.
rage?
I might, because he's genuinely hyped for this.
You ready to rage?
He is.
He's bringing the energy.
But I want to hear him
He's
first.
controlling the room.
But it's in a good way, not in a Mr. Caffeine way.
Yeah.
Come on, E3. We got
Oh, fuck. I was too ready to party. That is a celebrity substitution early on.
Yeah, no.
Bethesda.
So excited to get a little accident.
I really, really was. That's going to be in my genes for quite some time. This goddamn. Or Andrew
Well, at least
WK.
it'll mix with the horn.
This is your time to pay. This is your judgment day. We made a sacrifice.
They're all so excited.
Yeah, I think this is a win.
We choose
I am.
I'm calling win. Or
Yeah.
not a win. A goal.
It's not the fastest goal we've seen because Microsoft were just like, boom.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Maybe not the apt choice of song. Unless they really are going for the nuclear winter option.
Yeah, maybe.
They look like they were not prepared.
Oh, Andrew W. Yay. I mean, like Terry Crews, he's one of those star players that all they're going to do is come out to the field and boom, that's a goal. What if you got Andrew WK and Terry Crews?
No.
They probably would.
They would combine creative paradox.
Oh yeah, and then just
Yeah.
and it's gone.
There's probably some non-complete because Terry Crews is on the other side.
Yeah, good point.
We've gotten both of them in one day. I think that's as close as you can safely get them together.
Quasimodo with 1% of the audience is used to music. Is used to this music. Faces are amazing.
God bless EA.
Yep.
God bless E3. No, God bless EA. They have their own gods. I am undone. It's Andrew WK.
Undone by his pants.
He's lost. But the thing is, Andrew here is having the best time. Like, it doesn't matter. He is here having fun.
There we go. Some excited people.
This is one way to show Divider.
Like, it's gonna get a warm-up act. I'm hot sweating from this already. Perhaps putting my jacket on was a poor move.
Well, just having that amount of hair in general is enough to cause the body to sweat because you have to work so hard to get it.
So that. You've got a ways to go to get down to his level.
Andrew WK, everybody. So, strong opening goal. It was stylish, it was fanciful.
It was solid.
It was good.
Not as fast as Microsoft. They were still the quickest out the gate, and
at this point, Microsoft had almost, what, maybe 3 goals?
Yeah.
At least 2.
Let's give it up again for Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage 2.
The height difference is killing me.
And that guy's just like, he could pick
My
him
name
up
is
and
Tim Willits, and I am the studio director at id Software.
And our
and I'm
Magnus
director at Avalanche Studios.
His name is even better.
Magnus will eat you.
And we're here
Magnus
to say that Rage is back.
I think someone might have beaten you to that there.
Yeah,
Now we had
everybody beat
a
you to that.
ton of crazy ideas when we started planning Rage 2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games.
Okay.
And as we're about to
Avalanche
show you,
do good work. You know?
they
Just Cause
delivered
was they were Just
big
Cause,
time.
right? I'm not going completely nuts.
I don't remember, honestly.
I mean, I would basically do whatever that man told me to do because I would be afraid to get.
Honestly,
on.
Magnus, just chuck him into the crowd and just roll with it.
He kind of looks like a bearded Brendan Fraser.
What is happening here?
That's not sports announcing, so but yeah.
Well, speaking for everyone at Avalanche Studios.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
really a dream to come true for us. The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than
large and
that has
expansive,
been
so
to
that
work
my
with these
people of
guys.
giants may walk amongst them as regular
These
people.
guys invented
Striding
the
between
shooter.
trees. Here we see Magnus next to a regular-sized human.
And they still make the best shooters out there.
Make the best what?
Shooters?
So it's been a really great collaboration to bring you the most insane open world shooter you have ever played.
Okay. I'm gonna have to throw some props out
So
to the
Rage
camera
2
people
transports
who are
players
managing to
into
keep
a
them both in
dystopian
frame
future.
at the same time.
That's some skill.
That's true.
It is.
They're like a telephoto
You
from up
play
in the
as
back.
Walker,
Just-
They might be actually
Ranger
splicing 2
of
different
the
video feeds together. Just
Now, you know, I can talk all
One is
night
VR.
about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat, and of course, you know, the crazy. But I know that you are
Tell
here
me, Father.
to see
Tell me
the
of the
game.
Rage. Yes, my child.
Well, not
We shall
only
bring this game
do
from
we
the
have
wastelands.
Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3. But we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of
Okay,
Rage
here we
2.
go.
Here we go.
Let's check it out right now.
Yeah.
This is where Magnus pick him up.
Here, I'll hold you up so you can see.
Global extinction event.
80% of the Earth's population dead.
God turned his back on humanity long ago.
Aye.
It wasn't a war. It wasn't global warming.
I was a
It was a
protagonist made in
fucking
lab.
asteroid.
My name's Thud Crunch McPunch
I was
Heart.
born in this shithole. Parents murdered, an orphan of this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved.
Don't worry, lads. He's harmless.
All that's left is hate.
I'm only
Fear
mad because you got it
and the need
in
for
there right
survival.
before I did.
You snooze, you lose. That's
Part of
Eethreeperbowl.
growing up was watching everything get taken
Yeah.
from me. I stood by, did
Okay,
nothing.
there's a real
And now I'm the last ranger of this wasteland.
The real
And there's
detachment
only
from the time
one
we've had to
thing
this point.
left
We've
to
just
do.
done Andrew WK. Like, that was a strong opening set. It was real, like, fun, brightly coloured, like, yeah! And now he's like, oh, my parents are dead, my friends are dead, everything's dead.
I'm not getting that colorful trailer that we also got earlier.
Hello, E3, and welcome
Yeah,
to
it's
the
not
world
as-
of Rage 2.
Is that the Black
In a
Mesa?
moment,
This
we'll
section
dive
sponsored by
headfirst
Mr. V Love
into the
Watcher.
Eden Spaceport mission.
You're gonna get
where Walker,
digitally
our main
punched in the face.
protagonist, is out
Walker,
to find
Wasteland
a rare
Ranger.
artifact
Is he voiced by
that
Chuck
will
Norris?
aid him in his quest
He sounds
to
like a
take down the authority.
sounds like a Chuck Norris voice. Thank you for that sponsorship there.
But yeah, so coming from like the opening act and from the trailer that we had, I expected more Borderlands-ish shenanigans. basically.
Yeah, that po-faced kind of like, my butler is dead as well, and it's so hard for me being a billionaire in Gotham City.
I can't even ride my horse anymore.
I mean, this is not nice and colorful, but I
Now
expected,
we're back to this is what I expected.
yeah, like more color like this, maybe even a little bit some pastels in there, just like over the top.
I mean, it's hella pretty, and this is a world of. Oh,
Wow.
I am.
I
I
just
hope.
fell off there. Was it a person?
There is potential.
Whew.
Yeah, I'm.
As they say, let the bodies.
Oh wow.
Wah.
Oh wow.
Ting, ting.
That took a bit of a turn.
I'd like to report a crime, please. Okay, here's more of the flavor.
Yeah, like,
Playful appearance.
and like it's maybe global.
Dangerous.
You know, what if I want to be dead? But we still got.
Oh!
Okay, this
Now that's
is
just rude.
What was that?
yeah.
Poor. Okay, so you get like a bunch of like, you know, Crisis-esque suit powery things going on. That's kind of fun. The glaive looks silly.
I don't know
You
what
seem to be
happened.
able to unlock colour as a power.
Yeah. So, as long as it's not DLC, I'm okay with this.
Force armor for the win.
It's safe.
You'd better be able to buy this in real life.
It mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. It's Ruckus the Crusher talking hack, and it can be
Oh my god.
Rage 2.
Can I give that a go?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
Goal.
yeah, that's a cheeky goal for the talking head.
I'm glad they switched up the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they go back to the po-faced "my family is dead,"
That's gonna cost.
that's going to cost them. But
Yeah.
for the moment, I'm happy to keep it at
Yeah.
2 goals, no fouls. Boom!
Oh, nice cut there.
Oh, there's one thing Bethesda knows how to deliver. It's a chunky shotgun.
Ah, that's actually my nickname.
Wow. Wow, indeed. I mean, ever since Bethesda made the move to the Premier Leagues of Eethreeperbowl, it's been interesting to see their strategy and their maneuvers. They're not afraid of switching up their tactics mid-style.
Threat has been nullified. Mr. President, welcome
Made it,
to
Doc.
the Ecopod mission.
Excellent.
Wait, are you the president?
Look for this.
Wait, if I'm the president, and you're the president, then who's driving the plane?
15, still in orbit.
Recall
just send me
sequence
over there.
approved. Beginning Ecopod recall.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So you can like summon in like toy boxes full of cool stuff as you unlock them. That's kind of rad. Like unlockable bases like that. That's real cool.
Pod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrite.
Who
and
is the
get out.
authority?
Also for you, there is an extra boon.
The Bethority.
Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good.
Okay. Look, we got a big reveal coming
Looks
up.
like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of
So
a
do we
boost
think
today.
this is like an engine?
Wait, no,
or-
he's actually called Ranger Walker? He is Walker, Texas Ranger.
Like
He-
Doc
actually,
said,
yes.
authority should be a problem. Holy shit!
Yes!
Oh hell yeah!
Can we just saw him use these cool powers.
I know. Like,
Suddenly he's now like, it's the greatest thing ever.
You can get excited even if you've done something a million times.
Story of my life.
Oh, is this the guy whose head around his head on the thing?
Yay!
Ruckus!
If it turns out Ruckus is
bring in
actually
the pain.
the lead character of this is Ruckus. Alright, and we're back to the fun here. Like,
yeah.
That's a hover bike!
Yeah.
Cool!
Yeah. Oh, this is a racetrack?
Oh my god, I'm
Spiky shields.
If they announce any kind of like cool multiplayer stuff, like
definitely,
yeah. Because you know, it's what the people want.
It's what the people crave. Battle Royale. It's good for plants.
Rage Royale.
From Bethesda Softworks, Christian Van Hoos.
What was Elder Scrolls Legend? It was the card
How's
game.
it going, everybody? I'm Christian Van Hoos, community manager for the Elder Scrolls Legends.
Oh, you know it's bad when they send the CMs up
past
front.
year,
That
we've
means all the other
taken what I
star
think
players have
is
bowed
the
out.
best digital card game
CMs,
and made it
expendable
even
backline
better.
of gaming.
New cards,
Is he
new
old
modes,
enough to
new
play?
ways to play,
Probably
and
not.
much more.
I think he has to ask his
But we
parents
wanted to
for
push
permission to buy
ourselves
things.
even further.
Okay.
So tonight,
There's like a
I'm
waiver.
thrilled to
Yes.
announce
I
that
just
we will
get worried
soon be
when people this young
relaunching the Elder
enter
Scrolls
in
Legends
because
with
there's
brand
the chance
new,
that they could
totally
be
overhauled
sent to the
visuals.
cloning program if they
I'm
don't
also
perform,
very
right?
Indeed, and we
excited
have
to let
seen
you
that
all
happen
know
before.
that
I mean,
Legends
personally,
will be
I'd like to
available
see
later
Eethreeperbowl
this year
institute like a
on
standard like
Nintendo
age
Switch,
limit.
Xbox
but,
One,
you know,
and
I am just a
PlayStation 4.
commentator. I
But
will say,
there's no
I feel a little bit
reason to
sorry
wait
for
to
him
play
because
the game
after
that Apple
actual
awarded
Andrew
Best of the
WK
Year
and then
in
Rage having to be
2017,
like, hey, remember that
download
card
the
game
Elder
we released
Scrolls
2
Legends
years
for free
ago?
and join
My
me
mom said I
tonight
could stay out late
on
tonight.
PC, mobile, or tablet, and any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda Net account.
What's a Bethesda Net?
They keep talking about it. I don't know.
Were we supposed to have those?
And now,
didn't
let's
get the
take a
memo?
look at the future of Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
Mate, don't even try.
It starts small.
Yeah.
One game is all it takes. But Legends never stay simple. Never stay small. This is action. This is story. This is competition. This is easy to pick up.
You can hang out with Tim.
This is hard to put down.
Can you imagine me stood next to Magnus?
This is a 5-minute
You just get
training.
lost in
Like
the shadow.
waist high.
This is a 5-hour marathon. This is for any way you play. This is for anywhere you play. This is for strategy fans. This is for those who want magic at their fingertips.
I'm like,
This is
say,
for those
magic.
who want dragons at their command. This is a game
Have they heard
where
of
legends
magic?
are born.
I don't know.
This is for you.
They're very excited about it though.
They're extremely excited.
I mean, it's
It's dangerous promising a dragon with every game though.
yeah. That's how you get house.
If I could get a dragon,
Online
I would be able to give them
Studios.
$5.
I wonder if that's a
Pyro.
pre-order bonus or something you have to get out of the loot box.
Okay, so here's what I'm
Thank you.
predicting. I think the reason we're getting these now,
Thanks,
we're going to get a
everyone.
new Elder Scrolls.
I'm Matt
announced.
Fyroar, I'm the game director on the Elder
This is
Scrolls
why they're giving
Online.
us these two now. Get
okay.
them out of the way, so that by the time they announce
Thank you.
Elder Scrolls 7,
Before I
Blackpool,
get started tonight, I just
like,
want
it's-
to do a
we're
shout out.
going to be
It
so
was
blown
really
away.
great
We're going
we
to forget
started the
about the
showcase
MMO
tonight
that no
with
one's
the video
playing and the card game
highlighting,
that
the really talented people that work behind the
rhymes with
scenes to make
Bloodstone.
all of these great games possible.
Wow, I am really bitchy in this one. I'm so sorry, everyone. I got a cup full of.
So standing here
Bad
on stage,
words.
I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online
Apologies.
Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege.
Talk about the workplace
So,
again.
I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go
This is
home,
a very heavy
log
recruitment
into
drive. I
Elder
think
Scrolls
they lost
Online,
a
and
lot
I
of
get to
people
play
last
games
year
with
to
you
the,
guys, the
clones.
best gaming
The Clone
community
Wars.
in online
The Clone Wars
gaming.
in the Pit was it was a brutal time for the games industry, and honestly, yeah.
We are such big
That
fans
is a
of
heavy,
what we
heavy
do. We
harvest
play
of
the games
Bethesda
just as
personnel.
you know, we
Yeah.
make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do.
I mean, as Tyle's pointing out, 2 Elder Scrolls
so you
in
might
a
not
row isn't
know
odd
it,
to play, but I think
we're
they're doing
right
this
there
in
alongside.
segments.
I'm playing
so,
there
like,
with you.
opening
I'm
move
running
was
dungeons,
the
I'm exploring
Rage move
Tamriel,
out, the
questing,
Rage 2
crafting,
formation, and they've
decorating
switched
my
up into a
house,
more
PvPing,
defensive, less
stabbing,
aggressive you know, Elder Scrollsian kind of like forward center tackle kind of formation.
And I'm really humbled to say that the Elder Scrolls
Maybe
Online
they're,
community
trying
just
to
keeps
lure
getting
us,
bigger.
lure them
We're over
into,
11
like,
million
sense of
players
security,
now.
right?
Yeah, pull the opposing team forward, pull the, like grab them ever so slightly, and then boof, new Elder Scrolls.
Of those came in
You
just
think
the last
there might be
year.
screened a little...
And allegedly diddled the horse.
So last year was really great for us.
I think they
in a
might be
whole
screened
lot
in the
of
middle
ways.
of
We were
between
named
those
MMO
by
of
like
the
maybe
year
Doom or something.
Quite
I
possibly.
can see them, doing that.
for the 3rd straight year.
I mean, Doom. It's been a while since Doom was announced.
I think that's
We released Morrowind.
Oh.
A lot of great DLC, and just last week
Oh
we
no, they
we
mean
released Somerset, the
Morrowind
latest
as in
chapter in Elder
the
Scrolls
expansion
Online.
of Elder Scrolls Online of Morrowind.
That's not confusing at all.
No,
it's
not
been,
even slightly.
It's been, received
Let's name our
with great
DLCs
critical
after
acclaim.
our
Everyone
games.
loves it. You get to travel to
After
the
our
island
most
home of the High
popular
Elves for the
games.
first time in
That'll trick
20
people.
years.
Theodore is saying
it's great
isn't
for new
Somerset
players.
released already?
In the off
That's a
chance
bit
you
old
aren't
news.
playing Elder Scrolls
Have you
Online,
been
this
to
is a great chance to
Somerset?
jump
There's
in
not
and play.
a lot there. Honestly,
and of course,
like
all you veteran ESO fans are
Cornwall's not a great setting for the Elder Scrolls series.
We make DLC every quarter for and chapters. Content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online.
This
We're
is
already
a
working on our
wobbly
great plans for next
Yeah.
year.
I can only think they are benching
next
their
DLC coming out
high
is a
tier
dungeon
players for like
DLC
a
named
late game
Wolfenstein,
like Slam Drive.
based on
I don't want to give them a yellow card quite yet, but we could get there. This goes on much longer.
Maybe like a peach card.
And later this year,
possibly an
we have a
off-peach,
story
like, with the
DLC
single
named
blue stripe.
Murkmire.
Okay.
We're going back to Blackmarsh. So
Well,
you
this is
guys
time to
have
show
all
us
been
stuff.
asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're
I
going
mean,
to see it later this year.
the busty Argonian maid was really all I was caring about. Just saying. Just saying.
I see.
Why do snake people have boobs?
So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder
Have you
Scrolls
met
Online's
gamers
content,
before?
and that is great storytelling. From the launch game to
No, I
the
haven't,
DLC
Kent.
and chapters,
No, I haven't.
it's really,
Maybe
really
it's
what
the best.
holds the game together.
He lives
But it's not
in
just
this
the
small
stories
box
that
and
we
he
as
never
developers
leaves.
create for
This
you
is my
guys to
tiny box.
experience. It's also
Others must
stories
come to
that you
me.
create together when you play
If there's
this
at
great
any time
virtual world.
nobody like, there always has to be at least one
I'm going
person
to leave
watching.
you tonight with a video
Otherwise, you
highlighting
disappear.
just some of the amazing stories
I don't
and
exist
memorable
unless I'm
characters
observed.
that
That's
you'll meet
dark.
on your ESO journey.
But
Thanks,
as long
everyone.
as people watch
See
it,
you in
you'll be
Tamriel.
Yeah.
He just gave us another
Vanderbeest saying, has anyone managed to score one goal? Oh! Now, is this Elder Scrolls Online stuff, or is this something else?
Do not know.
I can't tell by the visual style yet. but-
generic fantasy setting.
Bethesda.
Generic sacrifice.
Of generic rage.
Generic elf character.
Genera elf, actually.
Oh, right.
Oh!
Oh, you're the sacrifice.
You lost and reclaimed your soul. I'm a ginger, so I take exception to that statement.
Bam.
Yeah, that was.
Got wrecked.
You reclaimed an orc kingdom. Did I get an orc kingdom?
Are you an orc that would claim your kingdom, or did you claim a kingdom from the orcs that used to be not the orcs?
As someone from the English Empire, I refuse to comment on that. Did they have a flag? Yes, no. Ah, it's a great bug! Save Morrowind from destruction.
I don't have quite the depth of voice.
It's
for
fine.
that.
Actually, during Morrowind, I lived
Hardcore.
underneath the arena. I had like a little bedroll and stuff. That was where I spent my campaign. I just did assassination missions because I didn't know how to follow the main quest. It was great.
This is feeling more MMO-y, although I'm not familiar enough with the series to know.
MM. Oh, right.
But it's got giant birds and spiky things.
Crabomancer. Tentacles.
Stars forming. Guys, probably
Why
bad
does
news.
that thing have mammary glands?
Again,
For all the evil ghost babies.
Sorry, you're right. I always forget about the evil ghost babies. And a Minotaur, because why not?
I missed it. Like, wait till you see the spiders with boobs. Those are creepy.
Saga already been to it. It's not a goal, it's not a foul. I feel like if you really dug Elder Scrolls Online, this would have been a cool reveal with a bunch of like extra stuff. So I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
wanna...
that's fair. That's fair. I don't have the knowledge, and I don't want to call the goals and I'm just out of touch with.
I feel like the character design was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, and for an MMO kind of like late stage development reveal, that was alright. The guy who came on was genuine, so yeah, no fouls, no goals.
So yeah,
No rules. Outback Steakhouse. You are terrified.
Tentacles. Why is it always tentacles?
with teeth.
Oh.
Teethy tentacles.
Oh, and crabs with extra claw. No, that's a brain. That's a brain with
It is a
crab
brain.
legs
Yeah.
and like a giant
Crab leg brain.
laser.
They are delicious.
Tough to crack, but let's get them.
Oh, wait, stop it. Stop it.
It's still a lovely place for vacation.
Okay, but look at those buildings.
Okay.
Oh, shit!
This is like Doom, Hell on Earth, something like that. Oh, and then we got the whatchamacallit.
Oh, the double barrel shotting!
Now we got all the past monsters.
You're terrible.
That's it. So we got the Doom coming out. Doom.
It's Doom 2, Hell on Earth. Doom 2, Doom 2!
Eternal. Sure. Just Doom Eternal. Problem is that once you have Doom Eternal, you can't make a new Doom.
You.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I'm executive producer of Doom Eternal.
Oh, Hugo. Oh, Hugo.
Hugo Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
Yes, you are.
Someone give Hugo a hug. Okay, so what
Hugo's
is...
so proud.
What the hell
In
is
2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away by your support and excitement for the game.
Oh, you made a good game.
Yeah,
Go
no,
you.
no,
Thank
it
you.
was.
They did the work.
Yeah,
In fact, it's a
they made a good game. We said
combination
yes,
of
you made a
your
good game.
and
Thank
our
you. Do that
team's
again.
love
Yeah.
of making
It wasn't a
Doom
charity
that has
drive.
motivated us to deliver even more.
Speaking of, that's a good
So
question.
we're
Is
back
there
to
going to be a
announce
Bethesda
Doom
charity movement?
Eternal.
Because everyone else so far has done one.
So what is Doom Eternal? This is where I'm a little bit shaky now, because it's not Doom 2, Hell on Earth.
An awesome, awesome new sequel to Doom.
Yes!
For the past 2 years, it's been so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to see next. And I got to tell you, we're right there with you.
You're...
Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it.
Okay.
You want even more badass demons?
I mean, I'm
Well,
living
there are
to destroy
twice
demons,
as
but...
many in this game. You want to see Hell on Earth? Well, we
Have you
we
been
just
to Blackhole?
teased it. But what we're most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right,
I swear to God,
including
they say
a
Battle Royale
ton
and
of
flip my
features
shit.
that we'll have to save for later
This is
because
when
our
Beth comes
team
out.
will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August.
Okay. Good call.
But they pulled this stunt before with
We'd
the
love for you
Quake
to join
game,
us live in Dallas, or of course you can tune in
Yeah.
Bill is calling
online
a foul
to
for the
catch all
name.
the fun. But until then, we want to
It might
thank
be a yellow
everyone
card.
who continues to play Doom.
I mean, they've,
Thanks,
okay, they've
everyone.
said
Thank you.
it's a sequel to Doom.
Yes. Why is the Quake symbol?
Oh, they're switching games.
Oh, they're switching games? Okay.
Okay, I'd like to give a goal for that, but I want to give a yellow card for the faffery.
How's everybody
Yeah, I
feel
think
tonight?
so.
Pretty hype?
Yeah. Oh, the mocap actor's here.
Just like a little hype or
You see the
like
mocap actor?
crazy hype right now, right?
That's just the black
go.
with the...
Okay.
Thanks. Hi.
Yeah, so
I'm Joshua
they're not
Boyle,
that's not quite a foul, that's a
community
half
manager for
foul.
Quake
Yeah.
Champions.
That seems useful.
Thank you very much.
Notice that when they send
Ever
out the
since
community
the first
managers
Quake
when
title
it's...
was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you.
This
the
section
players.
sponsored by Squid Surf.
Now, that
Doom and
proud
Tentacles and
tradition
Doom and Doom
continues
Guy and
with Quake
Tentacles.
Champions, which has evolved with
For when
community
you absolutely
in mind
need squids
and
on
will
everything,
always be
you get a
the
Squid Surf.
fastest and most
Calamari
fun
for everybody.
multiplayer shooter.
Now with
period.
25% more squid.
I'm so annoyed it didn't come up with the
And that's not
Squid
the only
People
tradition
alert
that
for that
Quake's
one.
continuing.
Oh.
These days, we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago.
Yes, some of us remember. Thank you
here
for
for
telling us
QuakeCon.
we're old.
And this year, we'll expand on
Don't
our
do that, those
legacy
wrinkles will
as the
stain.
original esport
That
with
way everyone will
everything
know
from
how old you
intense
are.
grassroots competitions to major tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter.
But there are, we already know Quake's going to be at QuakeCon.
Like,
mate, it's in the...
We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build
That
with more
scene there was
competitions
a little hint
for more
that
players
he was getting
than ever
sized
before.
up for the human dogs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
You'll be
gotta tell
served
you guys,
the
we can't
Bethesda
stop, won't
breakfast
stop
tomorrow.
until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone. Whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena.
How does it feel to be a Quake dad?
That's why we just added a bunch of new
And then the
features
Quake
to make it
granddads.
even easier for you and
I
your
swear to
friends
God, if it's like
to
a
jump
Funko
in and
Quake.
get good
Stop
together.
scratching!
We're still in early access, but tonight we want to welcome all of you into the arena.
I think we're going to online open.
For this
beta?
week only, we're
Battle
opening up
Royale.
Quake Champions to everyone through a trial of our free-to-play version before it even launches.
The fact that Quake Champions isn't already a thing that
Plus,
you can just
if you
play
get
is
in and
stonking.
download this
That was a
week,
2016
you
announced.
can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes.
I mean, the problem is you only know to do that when your multiplayer game is dying and you need people in the game playing.
Yeah, and
tonight.
that's not a vote of confidence.
No, it's not.
Honestly, this might be.
This might be another
Don't
yellow
miss
card,
your chance to
maybe a
join
full
one of the
foul.
most passionate and welcoming communities in gaming.
Oh, get stuffed!
Now, for a taste of what you'll be playing tonight, after our showcase is over,
Our people's are way better.
check out our new trailer for Quake Champions.
I'm gonna make that a yellow card up into their first foul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Calling you a granddad.
I think they only called them dad.
Tasty.
No, they very clearly said granddad.
Oh, did they say that?
Hindle saying, remember when Evolve did that? Remember Evolve? I also remember that Gotham City Imposters has outlived Evolve. Just saying.
The bigger the guns, the bigger the boom.
So, personally, I kind of avoided Quake Champions because the elements I liked about it, they removed the idea of like, a class-based element. You know, what I really wanted was Quake Live to finally be a free game.
With a high speed.
Like a table.
Yeah.
It's like very good match.
I mean, it handles cool, but I feel adding the hero shooter element to a game which is about
It was pure run and gun, very fast. Like, gotta know your the respawn times. Gotta keep track of stuff. Know the map really well.
I feel like you just saw a gender swap Lucio. This is some Dad 79 action.
yeah.
Gender swap Farah.
What appeared to be the Crusader from Diablo 3 there, making a crazy appearance.
Nobody expects me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to call it yellow card or not, but that was not inspiring.
I mean, so they took a game that already existed and they're making it free for a week. And if you play it during the week, you get to keep it. Why wasn't it free already?
Yeah.
And here we have Prey again. Now, Prey was a massive winner of announcement previously. We did not see it coming.
Hello, E3 from all of us at Arcane Studios here in Austin, Texas.
Hey, Arcane.
It's been 1 year since we launched Prey, and we want to send a big thanks to our incredible fan base for your support.
We've been so
This is a bad
inspired
thing,
by
really
your
wanna get bought.
passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out
Okay,
a
but if the
huge
10-cent
free
announcement
update
does
for
happen at the end of
Prey
this, we can call it.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes. Story mode, New Game Plus,
which was a big fan request.
But
and
isn't story
Survival
mode already in
mode,
there?
which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning.
Prey
We are
survival mode
really excited
could be
to tell
really
everyone
interesting.
that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called
This
Moonfall.
section,
It's a new
sponsored
twist
by
on Prey
Rupert to
where
Fly.
the enemies, hazards,
What
and
did I miss?
loot
I
are
got
all
here late.
different
This
each time
amount
you
is
play.
$2 Australian
We're so
dollars.
excited. We
Rupert
can't
to
wait
Fly.
to-
Whenever you need to fly to Rupert. Oh.
Whoa, what is that? So what you've missed.
A thing happened.
The moon is a harsh mistress.
We'll get back to what you missed.
Damn right she
The
is.
longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for you.
Oh my god.
It's revenge.
Let's get to work.
That wizard came from the moon.
I'm digging the music.
The moon's mistress.
Ooh.
Let's get to work.
Okay.
Get to work.
So one of the most interesting elements about Prey was its introduction. Very clever. But I didn't feel they did enough with it.
Maybe
this appears to be using that same...
Maybe this is what they meant when they were talking about the new story mode.
No, this is the moon's...
Wait, is this the DLC?
But everyone is unique. Every death matters.
I'm deeply curious about this.
I might actually give this a go, yo.
This song plays.
Yes.
I get a lightsaber now.
You know, this song does need to be in the game. Ooh, rocks can be tentacle monsters.
Oh, dude, we need to do a playthrough because you need to see at least like the first like 2 hours.
This is Pop Hunt? Where you can...
Oh yeah, it's the Prop Hunt and like a survival horror story mode. It's great.
It's like Prop Hunt crossed with the thing.
Yeah.
No,
Moon Crash!
This is a win. I think this is an easy win.
I make that a solid goal.
Yeah.
Not a flaccid.
A good, turgid, solid goal.
Yeah, and they are not above pretending to kill their employees. Ah, and here we see 2 mimics of those very same employees.
Begin. Yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
But seriously though, have you noticed they're only sending the community managers out to die for this one?
That is just say, yes, Mom, I'm still alive.
There.
See?
I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second.
I believe it.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So,
Notice he does not have
like
such a
all
sticker.
arcade
Yeah.
games, Prey is
It's
about
okay to
playing
take
your
it off.
own way,
Yeah.
and Moon Crash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight.
Abcon is suggesting a half
We're not
point for
done
sticky
yet.
note.
We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Okay.
Typhon Hunter is a lethal game of hide and seek, where one player goes head to head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
Ooh!
That's a nice one to
Like
flip around.
in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So, you know, things
Yeah,
like
you called
a
it.
chair,
Yeah, no, this is-
a coffee mug, a
You'd be wrecked if that
space
happened.
banana, whatever works.
Just like,
but
up to your face.
definitely not a coworker, right, Susan?
Absolutely not.
Not a mimic.
If that thing can stay... That's... Oh.
Anyway, Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and
Prey does Prop
improvisation
Hunt.
and a very
Prey
high
Hunt.
tolerance
This is
for jump
cool.
scares.
This is also going to be a
Before
heck of
we
a game
go,
to stream in.
I
Oh,
just
hell
want to
yeah.
say
You know what? I
thanks
would
on
like to...
behalf
If
of
my
the
co-commentators
whole
agree, I would like to
team
say
at
that that is
Arcane
an
Studios,
additional
all of
goal
our fans
for the
around the
humor,
world
the
who
mode,
have
for
played
the
Prey
understanding.
The sticky
and love it.
rolled in there too,
We
like
made
all
this
together.
game for
Yeah.
you, and we are constantly inspired by your creativity and enthusiasm.
Thank you so much, everyone.
That felt like a polite goal, you know,
Yeah.
like a crochet.
It's clean, it's neat.
Yeah.
Crochet, that's how you do it.
Yeah, with the goals.
Please welcome Jens Mattis and Jörg
So,
Gustafsson.
real quick, recapping what happened. Quake Champions is going on free for a week. If you grab it, it's free.
Yeah.
The online Elder Scrolls stuff.
Nah.
friends.
Yeah. Code game, Elder Scrolls stuff. Yeah.
New Doom.
Jens Mattis,
New Doom looks good.
creative
And
director
the stuff they're
of
aiming to play looks
Games.
rad.
Yes.
And I'm
And then you
Erik
have to speak.
Gustafsson,
Yeah. So,
executive producer
Caffeine
at
Abcarnist
Machine
is
Games.
5-1. Puts him
Yeah.
ahead of EA by a country mile.
Last year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
Yeah, we did. So, always punch Nazis.
As
Also, this
BJ
session was on
Blazkowicz,
point
you
with that.
rallied the
Oh, God,
American
yeah.
resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
Knows what's
Put the
up.
kids to bed. It's time to punch some Nazis.
I don't want to give them a point just for that, but like, I
Thank you
really
for
want to.
embracing
Oh.
the game.
There might be another point if they
to win
can
got a
Best
cheer.
Action Game at the Game Awards last December.
No one cares.
And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
Yay!
Or you could just download Twitter.
And the Wolfenstein Revolution
That's more
continues
PvP,
with
less
our
story
next
mode.
project,
Yes.
which leaps ahead in
Honestly,
time
more Nazis though.
to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters.
BJ had 2 daughters.
Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes
Ooh.
the story forward.
Okay, I'm
Because they did
curious.
the Old Blood as one of their previous like standalones.
I'm curious.
This might, between the Nazi punching switch and this might be a combined like 1-2-1-2-1-2 goal.
BJ's twin daughters, Wolfenstein Youngblood, will be a co-op experience.
Oh!
Okay, I think this is a goal.
That's a goal.
So
that is
you can play
creepy.
solo,
Yeah, someone
you can also
to
join
call
with a
security
friend
on that
to
guy
save
wearing the
the world
mask.
together.
He probably doesn't actually have a face.
Resistance is
It's probably just.
counting on you.
They're not even giving those out this year. That person brought it.
Yeah.
All right, Hollybos, let's check it out.
But yeah, co-op Wolfenstein, I'm on board for.
Okay, but mask guy.
Don't think about it too much. He will otherwise find you in your dreams.
Hang on, I think I can turn this up for us.
Listen, children.
Oh,
Ooh, these colors are nice.
I've been fighting all my life for this world.
I thought we can go strong 80s. Still might.
It never ends.
Gotta breathe.
Like a fine
feel it out.
wine.
They're gonna send everything they have at you. To survive, you have to embrace the suffering.
Oh, sheepies, no.
To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
Beckett, yes.
Okay,
Yeah, that was a well-earned shot on goal, sinking it into the back of the whole net.
One entire net.
One entire net, a crochet of goal.
Hi. At Bethesda, we're proud of our history
You
of
hear people going,
innovation, and that includes breakthrough VR technology that we revealed at E3.
This is gonna be a hard
2012.
sell.
Since then, we've delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming, from
up.
Doom to Fallout 4.
What you've
to
released
Skyrim,
is it's
and
your existing
we're not
stuff.
done.
Like,
Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences. So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality.
That could be a lot of fun.
It
Prop
will
hunt
also
in
include
VR.
a single-player
It's
experience
not a
that
foul.
puts you in the boots.
I think
of
the idea
TranStar
of seeing a
employees
prop
working
maybe
to solve
twitch as a
puzzles
corner of your
aboard the
eye,
Talos 1 space
like
station.
that
I'm
could
also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game. It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters.
I mean, I'm down with the premise.
Ever-ending quest
Yeah,
to bring
if it
the
wasn't-
message of fuck
if it
Nazis to every platform possible.
yeah! And that's not a goal, but the dedication to bring fuck Nazis to every platform. Pete gets it.
Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR experiences are playable this week at our booth at E3, so please stop by and give them a try.
And Nazis will be
Now,
provided for you to
we are
smash in the
really
gabba
excited
as
about
required.
everything
We will
that
provide
we've shown
Nazis
here
for this,
tonight,
yeah.
but I know there are a lot of you who are
can
really
knuckle punch one in the
here
throat.
or really wondering about
The team up with Devolver.
Fallout 76.
I'm sad that we don't get to see the hacking game in VR.
And I'm
I
pleased
kind of
to
want to
tell
see a little
you
bit of that because it's
that
hard for
your
me to give
wait
an opinion.
is finally over.
I want to tell
Ladies
you,
and gentlemen,
Todd kind of
he is
spoiled
the
your shit
recipient
earlier.
of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards. He's the
Say
game
Game Awards
director
again.
at a studio that has won
Say
a
Game Awards
bevy
again,
of
Pete.
accolades and
I dare you.
awards.
I double dare you, Mother Hubbard.
And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you
Fallout.
please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
Hey! One man on a quest. Bring Skyrim to him. Sorry, I saw Theodora saying, the wait is over. Fallout 76 is released. It's a mobile title.
Ooh, that would be some sick
But
choice.
here's
We're all
the
here.
kicker. The surprise for you. Battle Royale.
Looking good.
You can't
Oh,
buy
it's
it.
great
just
to
have
be
get
back at
the
E3.
DLC.
Thank,
We'd have to do that,
thank
not
you
to
so
do loot
much.
box drops.
I could
Yeah.
not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough.
Rupert with, look under your
This is
seats.
Actually,
It's Skyrim.
my
On your
25th
seats.
year
Oh, God.
at Bethesda. And I have seen
Using those new manufacturing controls so you can control with your buttocks.
I've been doing that for
I have
hours.
seen a lot of cool things in that time. I gotta say, tonight is definitely one of them.
Tough question.
I got to go to the very first E3 right here in Los Angeles. I know. They're so cute when they're little. They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home, went to Atlanta? Yes. A lot of you didn't come. I liked Atlanta, or East Coast. And then E3 went
West Coast,
through
Best Coast.
the moody teen years and came back and locked itself in its room. Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't
This is a
invite
brave
anybody.
sports play.
And I can remember literally walking between the halls and seeing nobody. I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up. It's in its 20s. It's more confident, can handle its alcohol better, like all of you. Thank you.
Some of us had to learn.
So there's a good party after this, so pace yourselves.
Come on.
And I hope you're comfortable, by the
This
way.
isn't
I'm
a
gonna
point
be here
yet,
for a
but
while.
this is another lead up, another back and forth.
And
Yeah,
E3
this
has
is a point.
become such an incredible week of entertainment.
I mean,
But we
self-referencing
know
humor
that
about
most
E3.
of you came here
That's almost.
for one thing.
Is that point worthy?
I expected that of Devolver. I did not expect it on Bethesda.
A point for the heckler, at very least. Not for Bethesda, but literally a point for that person.
Yes.
I think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim next.
Okay, we might have to give Todd a point. He gets it.
Well, I think we have the best one yet.
Okay. Let's see.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate version.
Alexa, Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
Now, life becomes.
That's a goal!
That is a clean goal.
I didn't catch that. I didn't quite catch that. Shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
Fusroda. That's the command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
Unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh, shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Can I eat all the cheese? I eat all of the cheese.
Hey, hun. Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim. Very special edition. Coming soon to Motorola Pagers. Smart refrigerator.
I think this might be a second point.
It might have to be a double pointer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They beat us at our own game.
Yeah. They knew exactly what was coming. They said, "No, let's head this off at the pass. Let's get this done."
Yeah.
So I
Had to do
that
it.
was a
Had to do
2-pointer long shot there.
Yeah. Like the preamble into
Okay,
the initial
really,
into the
we both
finishing.
know why you're here.
It was
and
well
that's to talk
executed
about
maneuver.
This is why Todd Howard is one of the longest standing players with one of the highest body counts actually in the
Fallout
Eethreeperbowl League.
76
And he
is
doesn't
a
look it. Like he
prequel
looks clean,
to
doesn't look
all
worn
the
out.
other games. And it's
But under his
biggest
nails,
one yet.
other people's teeth.
It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Yeah, we heard that statistic.
That's a
earlier today.
statistic. Well done.
Set in the hills of West Virginia,
West
you are one
Virginia!
of the first
Sorry.
to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Okay.
Different. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Short, sweet. Now show us. Don't tell. Just show.
Although this was, I think, what we got to see earlier today.
Oh.
This is the pre-bit we got from
from Microsoft.
Microsoft. That was it.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, I just held out that E note for bailing me out there.
Sony. PC Gamer.
Be soft.
No, I'm not clever enough.
But the style of it, I'm really happy with. So we can waffle a little bit through here, like because this was the bit from here that they released as the trailer, like just like, and then they added the bits of the dude before, and then some of the gameplay stuff after, based around the armor in the Microsoft presser, which was real cool. Now, this is the problem with the Eethreeperbowl. You can't give them points because Microsoft beat them to it. It's a competitive sport. But at last count, this does put Bethesda at 8-1.
So they are on track to potentially overtake Microsoft.
If they can keep this pace up.
Microsoft ended with 13 points?
Yeah, but a lot more fouls.
That's true, and we are currently about less than an hour through, so if they can do this for another hour, they could end up on top.
A whole nother hour. Might need tea though.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Should I go put on the kettle?
Yeah, a fat load of mutants. I was going to say something else.
You didn't.
What was that thing? I don't know what it was supposed to be.
I don't know if I can listen to this song again.
Tap it out. But there's the armor from the beginning, and this guy finds him, and it's like that's the helmet from the cover of
I'm
Fallout 1.
going to watch it. I'm not going to listen to it.
Not a country prison.
But then you don't hear Ron Perlman being like,
not just walls, not just buildings,
I'll be alright.
but hearts, minds, and ultimately America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
I also like how they've used the rust to make it look like it did in that old, like, 90s 3D render.
Yeah. So I like that, the tricentennial.
Vault 76, one of the very first vaults
as Hinder was
to
pointing
open,
out, picks up
was
the helmet,
built
head
to
falls
celebrate
out. Oh, I'm gonna put that on my
America's
face.
tercentenary.
Let's get a little white first.
Which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary.
Tercentenary.
You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spent 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
That's great. Oh!
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer.
Thank you. Oh, there's always an overseer. There's always a lighthouse.
Enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged.
I am not sorry for having 8 Jaeger bombs in a vault.
Get up and get out.
And that smell doesn't. There's nowhere for the smell to go. You're gonna live with that for a while.
Oh yeah, your room would smell of hangover for like 10 years. Have you ever tried wearing one of those?
I have not. It seems super bulky and awkward.
There was a guy from Eurogamer who actually wore one for a week in the run-up to Fallout 4.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did he end up hating it?
Oh god, yes. Like,
Finally, I feared you'd never wake up.
hey!
Remember? Time to leave the vault. Most of the others have already gone.
Reclamation Day!
Maybe time to leave,
It must have been a hell of a
but
hangover.
I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76.
Everyone else is gone.
You come from
Again,
every walk of life.
party,
every
hangover,
race,
like everyone
color,
else is like,
and
man, we just can't keep waiting around. We gotta go.
But
We gotta
you
schedule
all
a game.
share
I'm still sorry about being hungover the last time we hung out.
You are
That was
this
a dark time.
country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir.
I still find those. Right now, I'm seeing a stonking good Fallout game.
I don't see what the twist is, what's new, but I mean, right now, yeah, it's just like.
I was going to make the joke that you emerge into Skyrim.
We always
but
start with the
we
world,
already got beat on
and
this.
this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map.
So, like, technical stuff, that's exciting, but.
Yeah.
Now, most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets.
And we're proud to announce
The
Bethesda
actual
software has been
nuclear
purchased
secrets
by
are.
West
And the
Virginia.
quest the Overseer sends you on will take you
That's
through
cool.
6 distinct regions, each with their own style, risks, and rewards. There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even
like
use
this guy.
the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life.
It's a story about West Virginia. The Beast of Graffin.
So I have my East Coast lore, but this...
That's a Wendigo. That's a Blackpool local.
There's a lot of actually like American lore from the past couple
We
of
have
years.
always
So I'm
wanted
excited to see some of that.
to tell that story of
Ryan's
what it
been
would
putting
be
out
like for
what if we'll end up in
you
CIA
and the
headquarters?
other characters who were first
Very possible.
to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game.
Gaz!
It's that each of those characters is a real person.
Okay.
Please. So,
back up your shit,
Because,
Todd
yes,
Howard.
Fallout 76 is entirely online.
What the? Is that good? Is that bad?
I do not know.
I know, there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now.
How? Stop reading my mind,
So I'm
Todd!
gonna go through them in order.
Also, Ty 10,
Now,
12,
I'll hit a
thank you
couple
for
of the
follow.
big ones.
Yes!
First, of course, you can play this solo. All right?
Important.
You'll be who you want, exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing a story, and leveling up. We love those things about our games too. It would not have it.
This is a
any other
crazy
way.
play. Todd's all over the
But
place. Is it
also,
brilliant?
like
Is it
many of
madness?
you, we have
I'll tell you
always
in about
wanted to
5
see
minutes.
what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that is perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival, every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake. We knew we had to do it and do it in a really big way. Now, I know you may have played survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival?
Don't fuck with me, Todd.
I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival. Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor.
Bravo, Todd, bravo.
Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact, you'll never even see a server when you play. You'll be in a world with dozens, not hundreds and not thousands of other players.
Dark Souls.
It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay?
Ha!
And you'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you. When we think
I'm
about
confused.
games,
I'm scared.
we think about worlds.
I think I'm slightly
And the
aroused. I'm
choices
not sure what's
that
going
you
on
can
here,
make.
Kat.
Like, this is sounding like
The
Star Citizen. Like,
stories
yes, we will have
that
this.
you
Yes, we will
create
have this.
and tell yourself.
I just want to
By creating a wide open world with very few rules, we have a game more than any game that we've ever done where the choices are yours, where you'll decide what happens. You'll decide the heroes and you'll decide the villains.
Interesting.
Look, this is a whole new world
to the
for
front.
all of us here. And fortunately, our friends at Vaultec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
Okay. They're not just going to leave it on a hope and a prayer. This could be interesting.
Also, it seems like it was fine to let Microsoft have the first bit.
Yeah. Though, the idea of a multiplayer
As
game
you
a la
venture
Dark
out
Souls,
into this new American frontier,
that's not a terrible
some
idea.
of your fellow survivors
It's just
may
the promise of a
not
lot.
be neighborly.
Ooh. Flintlock. Oh!
Ouch.
Take that, Garvey. Bleeding out. Oh!
Chin up there, sport. Not all Vault 76 dwellers will be so hostile. Find them and brave the new world together.
But are they like
Whether you
NPC
choose
type
to
players?
explore
Are
the
they like
wasteland
live?
alone or with friends, your days
who
will
mans
be
the shops? Who
filled
buys
with
the junk?
fun activities.
I mean, group co-op sounds cool. And like, as long as it's not. Badge's tuba! I mean, let's be honest, a crew of us going around Fallout would be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And you can dance.
Yep. Most accurate multiplayer show off. Yeah. Power Armor's coming back. That's a fight sloth. A diseased mega sloth. Because, like, other players deployed correctly, similar to Dark Souls, would work real well to stop that late game overpowering, because then there's something to be afraid of in the Wastelands. And if you're not
Like
losing any
previous
progression, if
Fallouts,
you're not.
you can play this game solo in Quest. But the easiest way to survive in the Wasteland
So no, this
is
isn't
to team up
DayZ,
and build together.
and this
in
isn't
this one,
like
you can build
Conan.
wherever you want. And
Oh,
you
that's
can
quite
also
cool.
then move
big
that
question is-
to wherever you want.
That's real cool. I like the base building and the idea of being able to move to better places.
After
Like, I never moved away from my starting place in Fallout.
Well, again, like what if you build some place and someone else will start a place and you merge together? Like you got to be able
What
to.
separates man from beast? It is his desire to build. Get started with camps. The construction and assembly mobile platform. Construct your home of the future.
All the important.
With your home
necessities.
secure, you can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure to give your altercations that personal touch. It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear.
Like I said, if this is less.
Hey, nipping into the outhouse, like that was nice.
But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges.
In Fallout 4, I had this
After a
like,
crisis,
Christmas tree
work
of
with
laser
your
turrets in the
neighbors
center of my
to
base.
ensure
It
success.
wasn't even a fight. Customizable weapons are back.
There's no I in nuclear wasteland.
Is there no way in nuclear?
Document your adventures. Your
Oh, come on, you can
memories
imagine
will
our
shape
crew
the
coming together and
new
playing this.
American dream.
It's not
What's
an
that
MMO,
sound?
it's not a Conan-like.
There goes the neighborhood.
So pulling it back, this is definitely a goal. Like I think they.
Yeah, we love dynamic game systems.
So it's not like a free-for-all.
So we thought,
and it's not
why
a.
don't we put multiple nuclear missile sites on the map?
Todd,
and
why?
then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace. When you emerge from the comfort and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed.
We're in a very
Take
confusing
your
time right
friendly
now.
old neighbor Johnny.
We're not sure if this is
Rather than coming
good
over
or
to
terrible
borrow a cup of sugar,
wonderful
he
or...
may now be coming over for murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection. Nuclear armaments. That's right. Courtesy of your Uncle Sam, these wonders of the atomic age can be found right in your own backyard. But how does a fella like you
new
acquire
Fallout,
nuclear weapons,
full
you may
co-op,
ask?
But also like some
Begin
levels
by
of
inquiring
multiplayer,
with the
like
locals.
some PvP,
Gently
but not.
coax them into
we're not sure.
cooperation.
Yeah.
Use a little elbow grease if you have to. In the likely event you don't acquire a full code on your own, do not give up. Search for others who might be harboring a
Bingo!
gun. You'll have that nuclear launch code in no time. With the power of the atom at your fingertips, be responsible and consider your target carefully.
Attention. Launch sequence activated.
You can launch actual nuclear weapons.
It's going to solve some problems.
Will your bomb land on a rival camp of degenerates? A random stranger? The local wildlife? Whatever your target may be, take advantage of the resulting fallout to gather rare and valuable resources.
Okay, that's cool. And they've also said you don't have to play this online. It's not enforced.
Yet these rewards don't come without risk. The fate of this new world is yours to command with the power of the atom.
So the multiplayer elements will be the devil in the details, but if we just take them on what they've produced, they've given us, in this presentation here, they've given us all the things about a multiplayer
We
Fallout
know you've
that
played
I
a
would
lot of
want.
our games and a lot of online games.
I think except for
but
goal,
this
like
one
later in the
really
game,
is unique.
later
We
down the
have
line,
built
it
a
can pan out
platform,
that these things,
100%
or they can come out that these don't pan out. But for now, I
dedicated
think we've got to
servers
give them a goal for this much.
that will support this game now and for years to come. And look, we know this is new for all of you. It's new for us. It's a little bit scary. And to that end, we're going to need your help. Because yes, we are going to have a beta.
Okay.
Heck,
and
what?
It is sponsored by our friends at Vault-Tec as well. The Break It Early test application. Because evidently these online games are hard. They can have some nasty issues. I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true. And that sometimes it doesn't just work. Anyway, we know together that we are going to build something really special. And we also know that all of you love our special editions. And we have an awesome collector's edition for you.
It's the talking head.
It starts with a map of the world that glows in the fucking dark. And it's great. It's so cool. It comes with figures you can put on the map. And it also comes with a Fallout collectible that really I've always wanted, so we made them for everybody to buy, and here it is.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That's like a thing.
So they've released the Vault Boy, and now they've released the helmet.
Like, in a couple of decades, they'll have a full suit.
Yeah, it's like one of those, like, you know, buy one of
Voice modulator. Excellent.
I have not used that bad.
Don't you blow your top.
Confirmed wearable. First person to get their head stuck in wins Klondike bar.
Okay.
So, I would say that for... Yeah. That previous announcement of the multiplayer, I want to put a point on that one.
The Fallout 76.
And if we didn't, I would have carried it over to this point. I don't think those two bits together were two separate
Yeah,
goals.
there's not 2 points total, but there's more than, I think, 1.
We're excited to say that it's coming out this year.
Oh!
Wait, was that the beta or was that the full thing? It's gotta be the beta.
It comes out.
That's, like, not much time.
Thanks again for all your support.
I'm meant to be commentating and I am
10
gobsmacked.
years since Fallout 3, our very first one. And it's been an incredible journey with all of you. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter, which we announced
God, is that 3 years
and
old?
released right here at E3.
Yeah,
And we
little
have
mobile games.
some cool surprises for you. Fallout Shelter is coming to the PlayStation 4. And because that guy
But if
said
you've already got it on your
it's
phone.
also coming to the Nintendo Switch.
As is, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
You can play it with the Joy-Cons or touch controls. And yes, it's still free.
Still free? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh, cool.
And excited to
I
say
was
these
very
versions
surprised
are
that Fallout
coming out
Shelter was
tonight.
was announced at the Bethesda press conference previously and came out and was good. And people were actually
Again,
playing
thank
it,
you so
enjoying it.
much for your support of all that we do coming here tonight. When we see how many of you our games have touched, it's incredibly special. Especially Fallout Shelter. That game has been played by over 120 million people.
Bloody hell.
That's
incredible.
That's pretty good news.
Yeah, I heard 30% of them make it back alive.
That is more people than every game that we have made combined.
Free is a hell of a price.
Incredible.
Free works.
It does kind of make you stop and realize that our games can have new lives on any type of device or system.
Uh-oh.
And you know, when we looked at the iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas for mobile games. Fallout Shelter was one of them. And we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious. And we've been building it.
Okay.
And it's in the other franchise that you love from us. It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades.
I want to give a point to Lash who screams, "Don't toy with me."
Indeed. The hero we need.
Yeah, the hero we do deserve.
Like Fallout Shelter, we wanted an experience that we were not finding anywhere else.
It's the Black Hand. You actually get to kill
Here
people.
it is. Blades, at its heart, is a pure Elder Scrolls game. A massive first-person RPG with console-quality graphics, but with a uniquely mobile experience. Believe me when I say you have to see this running on an iPhone 10. This gigantic screen does not do it justice. You can tap to move or use dual sticks.
Dual sticks not good.
Oh, and that's choppy. Like
Combat is all new, and it follows your specific movements and timings.
We like. Oh.
Harkening
we've not been
back to the
specifically
first
hard
Elder
on mobile
Scrolls
games
Arena,
just for being mobile
this
games.
game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons. And it's not just melee. You have a range of abilities and spells you can use.
Fruce Road, nah.
And of course, you can create your own character and be who you want to be.
Fruce Road, nah.
Improving
Come on.
it, leveling up, picking
I'm
new
sorry,
abilities.
Were you trying to be funny?
I completely missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are mean.
And the entire game can be played in portrait mode.
Hooray.
Yay.
You saw in the background to
That
go,
one was
yay.
incredibly important to us, that you could play it however you wanted. You never know when you'll need a free hand.
Todd, no.
I don't know what you have in
Hold
mind,
your
but
coffee.
no.
What do you... Degenerates.
Just don't say it when
He's
you're murdering a rat.
So low-key.
And it's
on
not just
fire.
dungeons.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
You know in like those
outdoor
like
areas.
kung fu animes where
Yes,
the master's
running
just
on a
dodging all the
phone.
punches
It
like
really
it's nothing.
looks
He's just
and
like no
plays
effort, just like
incredible.
kicking ass.
He's like Donut from Kung Fu Hustle.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not impressed, but I don't honestly know what limitations are placed on mobile games, so it could be like actually pretty good for a mobile game.
But the problem is,
Blades has several modes of play. First, the Abyss, a roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon.
Where is
and
that
the
for
arena,
Scrim?
where you will do battle one-on-one against other players. And the main mode, the town.
The reason
This
why
is
I
the
don't
hub
immediately say
for your story
"Ah!"
quests.
is because
You
Fallout
are a
Shelter
member
came out and it was
of the
good.
Blades.
Well, the other thing is,
the Empire's top agents.
I think
Forced in
playing
exile,
PUBG on mobile is
you
kind of
return
silly,
home
but
to find your town
It's got a crowd.
destroyed
Exactly, so it's-
and need to rebuild
I
it.
am so not the audience.
Yes, Blades also
We've got some
features
input here, though.
a town
DJ Alternative with,
You'll decide what your
this
town
was the
looks like
reaction to
and
Shelter,
be able
so
to
don't knock it till you
upgrade
try it.
and
Yeah.
decorate
And Charles with this
all
looks
of the
great for a
individual
mobile game.
elements in it.
So,
As your town
again,
levels up,
I don't really
you'll
know what
unlock
the
new
limitations
NPCs,
are of
quests,
what you can
and
do.
more.
So
You can even
maybe
visit
this is kind of
your
maxing out
friends'
what's available
towns.
now for
Could be.
mobile games.
Though this looks good on a mobile game to me, it always feels like the best backhanded burn. I mean, it looks good for a mobile game. Ow! No spunit.
I did you a spoon.
But I'm not going to call it a win. I'm not going to call it a.
And I mean, it's free, so it's not like you have
This
to
is an
sink
Elder
in
Scrolls game
Is it
that
free?
you can play
I don't know.
however,
I don't think we
Oh,
wherever
I guess
you
I was
want.
just assuming.
And
because
we
the
are
other
going to
one's
bring Blades to every device and system we can. Phones, PCs, consoles, also virtual reality, on mobile, all the way up to high-end VR on PCs.
So-
What's really cool is all of those connect to each other.
They have been doing a lot of off-season work.
So one of
Yeah.
my dreams is we'll go back to that portrait
They do
mode,
it
I like to call
toasters.
meeting mode. Because if you're in a meeting on your playing a game, in portrait mode, no one knows you're playing a game.
Very true. Very true.
This is a legit use case.
And so with Blades, you could be in a meeting
she's
playing Blades
suspiciously happy for
against
being in a meeting.
someone at home in VR.
I mean, that's been the
Blades
dream
is
for a while.
coming
So cross-platform.
this fall for free.
Oh, it is for free. Why pre-order them?
How do you pre-order free? I'd quite like that. Here you go.
And
Thanks.
you can pre-order it tonight on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Also, this week, go to playblades.com and register for early access.
Playblades.
If you're here at E3,
Let 'em rip
Blades is gonna
safely
be
for
playable
children.
in our booth. So please, come by and check it out. You really need
Don't
to see
run
it
with those.
running on the phone. We'd love to see you. Please come by.
I'm actually inclined to more, just for the technical aspect of giving that a point.
I don't know if I can give it a full point because
I
I'm
just
still.
want to thank you all again,
I'm
all
not
of our
willing to take
fans
anything
here,
away for
everybody
it, though.
watching
No,
online,
just because
for all of
technical
your
of
support
phone,
over the
PC,
years. It
console,
is so
all
exciting
cross-platform
to show you
working.
all that we have coming out this year,
it
and it
hurts.
is an honor and a blessing
Eve hurt me too much to
to
get that
represent
point.
all of the
Unless-
incredible people
unless the
at
Outway
Bethesda
line,
Game
which
Studios.
Bethesda, I don't
We
think has
have
done a
3
lot of that.
offices now in Maryland, Montreal, and Austin. There's a lot of them here tonight. I want them to hear your appreciation
Also,
for their work.
Good for them.
That's super cool. A shout out to the people making the games.
Nice.
Thank you.
So is there going to be a final cheeky point in the end?
We'll find out.
If you don't want to give it quite yet, I'm fine, but I think they're very, very close. Like,
Just
it doesn't take
the
much.
best team and group of people I could ever
Have a
hope
slug
for.
of tea.
Amazing. We also thought, since we're all here together tonight and
Or
it's so
even coffee,
special,
that's
maybe
even
we do
better.
something a little different too. And tell you what we have coming beyond this year in the future. We have also been working
Give that lass a job!
a brand new next generation
That's his mom.
single player game.
Oh, hey.
Get charged, Mom!
Wait, next
But
generation?
this one is in an all new epic franchise.
Has anyone announced the next generation?
Our first
Did he just spoil Sony?
fully original franchise in 25 years.
Okay.
The fuck are you doing, Todd, mate?
We're excited to announce our next adventure.
Diddles the horse.
With Beth.
Okay. The crowd takes an intake of breath. Todd's mom has been congratulated on her wonderful heckling. The traveller came from the... Oh, sorry.
Okay.
It's a bit overdramatic.
Dear Anthem, we didn't better. Your friends at Bethesda.
Oh, that would be the sickest bird.
They'll throw them the going away party.
Hey!
Starfield? Okay. The stars, maybe in the field.
I want to point. I want to shout out to DJ Alternative who called Starfield earlier.
Starfield is a game that we have spent years thinking about and working on. Something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off,
Surf is running out of tables
and that
to
we're
flip.
incredibly excited about.
Quick,
But
send more tables.
we're also building toward the game after that.
I think we spoiled 2 new games.
And it's the one you keep asking about.
Which one? Morrowind Remastered?
It's Mineseeker.
Skyrim 2, I guess?
Skyriming!
Elder Scrolls 6?
Yes! Come on, where is it? Where is it?
Get him hungry and leave him hanging.
Ah!
That's all you get.
I am a half-mast here, Todd.
Now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight. The time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
Ooh, that is a point.
That's got to be a point.
He knows how to leave people walking more.
Okay! And that was a final point by Todd. This is the poor bugger that's going to follow him up.
Yes, that's very nice.
Another
But
round
tell
of
us
applause,
about
please, for Todd Howard.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, that was a sick mic drop, just like over the shoulder.
We only
next
get him
Elder
up here
Scrolls.
like once every 3 E3s, but boy, when he shows up, he brings the goods. Thanks also to all of our studios and teams around the world who are so dedicated to giving our fans the very best games. If you're a gamer on any platform of any kind, we think we've got something for you. And I hope you're as excited about what you've seen tonight as we are, whether it's a new Fallout game, a new Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda Game Studios that you can play on your phone for free, Rage 2, Doom Eternal, and so much more. We're really excited. Now, remember, if you want to be one of the first to play Elder Scrolls Blades or join the Fallout 76 beta, you need to go to Bethesda.net and register. It's easy and it's free.
We're going to hit the madness straight
For
off
all of
the
you
Todd.
here with us tonight, thank you so much for joining. The party is going to continue afterwards. For everyone else around the world, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have a good night and a great E3.
Nicely done.
Strong innings there. I'm going to the scoreboards. I'm informed by our man in the booth that they closed out
Welcome
with a
back to
10-1
E3
inning.
on Twitch. It's 2017. This is the end almost
Okay.
of our
Sorry,
day
DJ,
one where the conferences.
Sorry, DJ. So, how long have we got until?
But did he turn
Just
it up?
a couple minutes. It's
are
4
they-
minutes to 8, and I believe.
I'm just going to make sure that we are ready to go in case these guys. That guy's on his phone in portrait mode.
Is he playing Elder Scrolls?
God, we can only hope so. Devolver Big Fancy Press Conference on Twitch. We hope you don't hate it.
I mean...
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think this is the very same one that we're watching right here. So
is this an advertisement?
There, this is the pre-ad.
Oh, okay. This is.
Okay, I sorry one and all for the slight discombobulation. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that we are not going to miss the Devolver Digital coming up. We have a couple of minutes to just breathe and curate our thoughts with the Wii music. So, let's be honest, that was a stonking run. Stonking run.
I mean, it felt like it was just bam, one hit after another after another. And even if there were lulls, I can't even say that we can take anything away.
So I think it wasn't as fast and furious as Microsoft, but I think the pacing was slightly better.
Mm-hmm.
Like they hit something big. They gave it a little time to sort of
just to
sit in
breathe.
it.
Yeah.
Realize what this,
absorb it.
and then switch tacks and went back with them. I think this was a slightly better composed, and the rhythm was better.
Right, you are, Ket. And when they hit hard. Microsoft was just fast. So Microsoft still winning overall, but like they were getting double pointers there. Like it was no big deal.
Just, you know, like he was born for it.
Fucking Todd Howard, possible MVP. Like, it's basically MVP currently is between him and the last who announced Sea of Sorrows right now.
Indeed.
Absolutely, yeah. Two very strong players.
Doing strong plays.
Yeah. It's so interesting. Bethesda's so far the first team to not announce some sort of charitable program they're doing, but they did put a lot of effort in thanking all of their teams and people working on the games. And in the opening showcase, they took pains to show all of the people working on the games, which was very nice.
Right, you are, Kit. It felt genuine the way they were thanking their teams, and it made me happy to be watching it. So, but yeah, there were a few missteps. A lot of their discussions about Quake Champions. I mean, the referee said what the referee said at the time, and that's what the goal that stands. But I almost wonder if they should have been given more penalties in that respect.
Yeah.
And for the Doom one, I kept waiting for them just to say it's a sequel. Like, in a world of mobile titles and battle royales, you need to be batting strong. Don't muddy the waters with strange underwater maneuvers.
It is difficult because now it's Doom with different subtitle. Now, like which Doom is which Doom? Like it's gonna be in 5 years. There's gonna be like 3 Dooms that are Doom 1, maybe 4 Dooms that are all just Doom.
Yeah, and they combine to form Ultimate Doom, but not the original Ultimate Doom, a new Ultimate Doom.
This is going to be cast rampant.
So yeah.
But here's the thing. Are we condemning anyone to the cloning program?
Only unless Todd wants them gone. The Fallout 76 one is still up in the air. Because we don't know really what it's going to entail.
They made a lot of very bold claims, and this being Bethesda, they've had a decent history of backing these things up.
Yep.
If this was, say, Star Citizen, we would be on the floor laughing at them. But
indeed, and they also made sure to state that it wasn't going to be a PvP MMO. It wasn't going to be a DayZ-like. That it was going to be small groups of people that you may or may not encounter each time, but you're always going to be bringing your friends. And I think that co-op Fallout is kind of a cool idea.
I honestly, with games like that, I do prefer more of a co-op kind of feel when you can play with them. Not necessarily that you have to, but it seems like it would be badass roaming that world with someone.
Oh, fecking brace yourself. Now we're going to move high speed onto...
So real quick, Daniel Cook read an excellent article.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. So this is the Devolver Digital.
Okay.
If you are susceptible to scenes of violence, gore, stuff that will disturb you, this is the Devolver Digital Deviants, last year's Eethreeperbowl winners. Strong, hardcore plays, hardcore performances. They have already apologised for this. Brace yourselves.
And their lawyers have made a statement.
Yeah. As we return to the day.
Devolver Digital's new, very permanent CEO, Cinco Miller.
Brace yourself, one and all.
That's what I like to hear.
For the future.
That is his mother, by the way. She's very proud.
And yes. Boom. Look at that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And thank you so much for coming to our little shindig here at the Dave Lang Memorial Theater. What an event, am I right? Big deal. Heckin' big deal. Yeah, give it all the way up for the expo, everybody.
If we seem calm, if we seem quiet, we're waiting to protect ourselves.
We're waiting for the hammer to drop.
Yes. Look at that.
Or the severed head.
That's all you. You're killing it. Killing it. And you know what? So are we. So are we. Lots of changes at Devolver since the last time we were here. Lots of changes. Lots of progress. Synergies aligned. Efficiencies modulated. New management in a bold new direction. And we couldn't have done any of that without all of you. We stepped it up, you guys. Stepped it all the way up. We've examined the industry and our place in it. We've worked hard
terrified
to widen our excellence perimeter engender fiscal aptitude, and re-intermediate intuitive strategies to promote cutting-edge, principle-centered, future-tested, high-impact, end-to-end mononectal alignment in the center sphere with a total linkage methodology concentration on our player base.
Again, this is your last chance.
Guys,
this could get weird, violent,
I think what we've come up
messed
with
up.
is pretty exciting.
So, if you need to change channels, now is the
You
time
all
to
know
do
what's
it.
coming. I can't keep it a secret from you any longer. Guys, I am so excited to debut right here on this very stage Devolver Digital's first foray into the Battle Royale play space. Battle Royale F2W, yeah! What a play space, am I right?
It's the same footage
a
from
play
last
space
year.
that we believe is the future's future.
Shut your mouths, you miserable piece of human garbage!
Yay! Nina never died! That's a goal!
This nonsense started. I read on the internet this one time that some of you had some proper shit to say about our press conference last year. That it wasn't professional. That it didn't feel like a real video games conference by a real video games publisher what publishes real video games. That it was all some kind of joke. Joke. Well, you were super wrong. And to prove it, we have ramped up this year's Jiminy Thinger to include everything that you might expect from a production of this magnitude. This year, we have overly flashy graphics to distract you from mundane dialogue. Yes, appearances from personalities that you can recognize and place familiarity onto because you have seen them in videos on the internet.
Can we do a
and
point for
whose
Greg?
appearance will serve to light up a predictable nostalgia response, and it is 2018, and that is how marketing is done now. We also have this little guy. Faking like he's playing a new game on the screen, despite it clearly being a pre-scripted sequence, meticulously planned out and pre-recorded months in advance.
Oh!
What stood out
I think we'll get another point for
what
Snark.
really stood out.
So that's definitely
in the
two.
flaming trash pile, Idiot Island, in the unending ocean of unrequested feedback from last year's press conference was that you,
We have shots fired at the Dave
simpletons,
Lang Memorial.
Yes,
Ooh.
you stinking bug fuck shit minions. That we didn't provide enough new games,
As in, that's the third.
reveals, first looks, or whatever else you think might have made your dumb little life a little less pointless in that one moment on the internet that one time. And that hit us right in the feels. So this year, we are bringing you those new games, those first looks, those reveals for projects that you never thought possible. The first is from Gamepires. It is their Supermax Survival Sim Scum. You should buy it. It is going to make us huge numbers. It's probably pretty great, but I won't know because I do not play any of this garbage. Roll the garbage!
It's worth saying this has been in development
Scum
for a
Season
while.
2 is gearing up, with Tech One's most violent offenders on display in our award-winning survival broadcast. With over 3 times as many drones, viewers will enjoy the contestants' most intimate moments. New weapons and gear elevate the action, but it's the trademark paranoia that drives the savagery to new heights, making Scum a thrill for the entire family. Fear not. Tech One security is on site to keep contestants in line.
Oh!
Whoa!
And of course, fan favorite Mr. Smiles is back again for rule enforcement. Scum, welcome to the next era in Supermax survival.
Okay. Oh, August. That's like early access in August.
Happy birthday.
All contestant corpses will be reused in Scum per government regulations.
Is this zombies?
I guess it is!
super back zombies on war.
That looks like a hell of a lot of fun for the kids, am I right? Go to scumgame.com for more information, or don't. I get paid either way. Up next, we have Devolver Digital's
check a look.
newest
Check a look.
leading-edge technology innovation.
What do we have?
Loot boxes. Loot boxes have made headlines over the past year, and you, the moronic gobbling maw of consumer idiocy that you are, have shown little to no regret in just plain dumping your money into this deeply insulting monetization model. At the same time, in parallel, it seems we have seen cryptocurrencies roll in.
This will be the first time someone's referenced cryptocurrency.
Right in the sweetness. Creating an entirely new culture of massively unqualified financial experts with absolutely no idea what the shit they are talking about. If there is one thing at Devolver Digital that we love, it is talking confidently about important issues we are completely ignorant about and then fleecing fat stacks of cash out of an uninformed marketplace that really
can we give this a goal?
Yeah, this is a goal.
For brutality!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am thrilled to introduce you to our newest product.
It might be a double.
Loot Box Coin. Loot Box Coin is the world's first cryptocurrency that is so fucking secure, not even the owners know its actual value. Totally unregulated and absent of all civil, governmental, international, personal, or institutional liability. Loot Box Coin aims to become the global standard in meaningless wealth acquisition and questionable financial stability. Loot Box Coin cannot be mined, cannot be opened, cannot be blockchained, cannot be walleted or crypto verified. It can only be bought through Devolver Digital with real, actual money you have in your actual bank account.
I mean, the crowd's calling out for another point there.
Upon purchase, one of our hastily trained economists will create and send you an actual physical loot box coin just like the one I am holding right here in my motherfucking hand. What is it worth? I don't know. What can you buy with it? Probably nothing. Does the U.S. government consider it a form of gambling? Fuck if I care. Loot Box Coin is available now on the Devolver Digital Online store.
They've got to be at like 5 or 6 goals by now already.
Yeah, this is another point.
If
they're not, I want to...
no discernible reason.
Yeah.
Don't believe
Savage.
me? Well, go fire up a browser and check it out. We have a game that some of you may have seen on the socials via hilariously violent GIFs from developer Dead Toast.
Pronounce GIFs.
Oh.
Pardon me?
Yeah, GIFs. You said GIFs. It's an acronym. Acronym's pronunciation is determined by the creator of the said acronym, like a proper name. In this case,
At that point,
the
we
creator
realise
of the
someone's about
graphics
to die.
interchange,
Yeah. And they don't.
Steve Wilhite, says it's GIFs.
It's how is he gonna die?
Choosy developers choose GIFs.
Finish him.
Anyway, here's my friend.
That's another goal. That's a fucking goal. And it is GIF.
I've never been particularly fond of violence, but these are bad people. Bad people that need to be stopped. So let's get crazy. Let's get weird. Let's get, well, bananas.
How do I get this?
By giving Devolver your money.
Yep. I'm sorry it's turning into such a high-speed scoring round, but can we please give this a goal? There's just, like, fun, ballet, silliness, gunplay.
I want to wait till the end of the trailer before we make final business.
Right you are. Right you are, Kent. But...
Wait for no one to finish.
I think the last one was good.
I am digging the flipsy dancing, you know, Ballet gunplay.
Like, honestly, if this was reskinned to Deadpool, that would be like make perfect sense.
I think it might be unbranded. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh! Through the basket!
Yep.
You get to repurpose the bodies.
That's so cool. This is so cool! Oh! If it wasn't a goal before, it is now.
Oh my god.
I think we're like around 1.5 goal. This might be double goals. This might be a double.
I'd be okay with giving this a double.
I think this is a double.
Okay, that's a double pointer right there. Hot damn! Skate 4!
The past few years, we have seen a new
8-0.
trend
8-0
in gaming
already.
hardware. Companies reaching deep into their back catalogs to construct
Oh my.
cute as fuck little miniature fun-size versions of their legacy hardware, overflowing with classic games of yesteryear.
It's a
asking you
Nintendo
to pay
burn!
ridiculous premium for games that you owned 20 years ago and will be utterly disappointed by playing again today. Somehow, you all are buying these things up en masse. You are paying triple sticker price to some creep selling them out of the back of his car next to a dumpster out behind Taco Bell. And not the nice Taco Bell, but the sketchy one that sells fried chicken and pizza and always smells faintly of a mop bucket filled with purple drink and puke. You love these little nostalgic cash grabs, and we have no fucking idea why. But who are we? Pass up on this unique
Hashtag
opportunity
Nina for
to
president.
separate you
Yes.
from your money. Margaret.
Yay!
Margaret!
We saw a tear a person's arm off with science.
I would like
She's got
you
a
to
new,
meet
new lab jacket.
the Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic. This adorable box of plastic and nostalgia comes preloaded with 25 of your favorite classic Devolver games. Jeffrey.
Yes, Mother.
Drop that super legit live demo game controller and come on up here. Show these people the magic that is the Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic. The Devolver Digital Entertainment System Classic packs an SFPGA processor by Swedish manufacturer Lockheed AB.
This is a Sega Dreamcast.
Rocking.
You repainted a Sega Dreamcast. Just putting it out there. Look, these aren't even plugged into anything.
Okay, you did.
This is a Metal Wolf Chaos disc. On the Xbox, it's not even a Devolver
point.
game.
This is
it's
a point.
Japanese and not real, also. So.
Margaret.
President
Margaret!
Obama, giant robot!
Yes!
Can we have a point for Margaret?
Now
Yeah, this is a point.
it is
Margaret
time
VP.
Margaret VP.
for our last game reveal of the evening. I know. But this one will really get the blood flowing to your nethers. It is 2004. I am taking you on a journey to 2004. Our good friends at From Software released a game that, unbeknownst to them, would lay the very foundation for the modern American political landscape. This game, this motherfucking legendary piece of cold-rolled amazing was forged in the most sacred elements
Is she
of
gonna lose her
video
top
game
again?
development. Mechs, explosions, and overly dramatic voice
Oh no,
acting.
she shred.
Ladies, gentlemen, holy fucking shit. May I present to you From Software's
she gonna
2004 masterclass in democratic mech warfare, Metal Wolf Chaos!
That's a point.
Yeah.
Okay, I played this game. This game was amazing, and I am so glad that everyone else is going to get a chance to play it now. As long as I can mod it to change the president for Barack Obama.
Welcome to the White House.
Hey, if it does actually turn out to be Obama, that's an additional point. This is a legit game.
I think it's gotta be Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. The vice president takes over America using a giant robot. D stands for Devolver. Make America
Oh my
great.
god! Ah!
Bastards.
Metal Wolf
She's using money to
Of course she is. Of course she is.
launches on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC later this year. Go to makeamericagreatagain.com to throw money at your screen. Thank you. Well, that does it.
Goes to
For
Dave
this
Lang.
year's Big Fancy Press Conference 2018, it has been swell, but the swelling has gone down. Have a lovely night. We will see you all next year. Be sure and get validated on the way out. Okay.
Ooh. Got an aftercuts thing too?
Shit. Brace Brace yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been to the future's future.
They'll fix you. They fix everything. Take a look.
So is that 1 point or 2 points? That feels like 2 points.
I don't think it's not over!
Okay.
Okay, that's a single point for certain.
Shark, starting to roll.
This is why they suggested watching RoboCop.
Shit. Let me see. Bring in the LED. Lock it down.
She's on.
All right, what's the story?
We were able to save her heart.
What? I thought we agreed on total body prosthesis. Now lose the heart. Jesus. Did you hear me?
Doesn't matter. We're gonna wait for anyway.
All right. Yeah, lose the heart.
On it.
You're gonna be one bad motherfucker.
Shut her down.
This is so cool.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer. Onboard computer-assisted memory and a lifetime of Devolver Digital executive programming. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Nina motherfucking Struthers.
You can't leave it to be continued! You bastard!
2 points. 2 points.
2 points. That was flawless.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
That was 12-0. 12-0?
12-0 in 20 minutes.
Oh.
That's, you know, like slightly more than 1 every 2 minutes.
Oh, the rapid fire.
Killing it. You need a moment?
I need several. Let's bring down the dub.
Like, I don't think it's going to happen, but a small part of me thinks that this is part of it, and they're going to flip back into more Devolver.
Yeah.
There is a part of me that also feels the same thing.
Like let's just hang out here for a minute or two just to make sure.
Let's take a moment. Let's take a breath. Because they've done weird stuff like that in the past.
Yeah.
Sobriety's not my friend right now.
And offline.
Let's see. Wait, did they just kill the whole feed?
I think so.
This isn't them being cheeky?
Okay, could someone please remind me of the scores, because I'm a little bit broken.
It was Microsoft. I think they were slightly higher on goals, but...
So we've got a good question rolling in from Beodora.
Roll it.
You said you had seen the mech game. Anything more you can tell about it?
Okay, so it follows From Software's Armored Core series a little bit closer. So your mech moves faster. It's more jet fighter-like in style, and it's... Yeah, it was a cracking game. It was ridiculously silly. Let's move back to the talk show. It was ridiculously silly. You play the President of the United States, overthrown by the Vice President in his giant robot in a coup. You escape on Air Force One with Metal Wolf Chaos, the President's personal robot, and then I think that's the plot of it. And then fight to win back. Yeah,
the U.S.
Yeah, that's because that's how America works. I
went to Japan. Yeah, pretty much.
So. Heck.
Can we talk about the my friend Pedro? Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Yes.
I hadn't seen that earlier, so that was a hell of a dance.
Yeah.
I need to know the story about the banana.
It just is. It just is. Hang on. I need to. Appcarnist says that Microsoft was 13-4, Bethesda was 10-1, and then Devolver 12-0. Now, if we count fouls against top score, that's an
easy Devolver win.
Yeah. That's a strong one. And EA was not strong enough. EA was like
4-8 or something.
Yeah.
4-6, 4-7.
Yeah.
They had more fouls than they had goals.
Oh, the good doc, thank you kindly for the follow. So we're just kind of processing for a second here. We're going to be going to the phones in a sec, but holy shit, in a bandbasket!
That was some good shit.
Yeah.
Capital G, capital S.
And they've apologized already, so they're good.
Yeah,
on that front.
They ended on to be continued. They called out all the shit that no one else has talked about. No one else mentioned cryptocurrency. No one else mentioned
loot boxes.
I mean, EA said no, so they weren't.
They said they weren't doing it in like one or two places, but otherwise, like it was not acknowledged as.
These are all things that people were just kind of trying to sweep under the carpet and pretend, oh, it's okay, we just won't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was brutality in a presser.
Vicious.
With actual like game announcements that I cared about.
Yeah.
Only a couple, but that's fine.
I would like Hotline Miami 3. Unless this is Hotline Miami 3 and we're just living it. Oh, sorry, just let me close this over here. Fuck!
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I think the Wii Store music has been the best soundtrack we've been chosen. Like, Bethesda gave us a super strong innings, but, I mean, they were hitting standard beats. For the new IP, they didn't give us a whole bunch.
Yeah.
The Fallout was the biggest twist.
Yeah.
Like, we did not expect them to go quite that far out into, online.
Yeah. Perhaps we should have realised when Todd came out and did the whole, reveal stuff earlier in the day. Honestly, I want to sit down one of the Fallout team with a pint and work out what in the bloody hell the multiplayer is actually going to be in the wild. But in terms of what they showed us...
Yeah, I'm on board.
Looking really cool.
Yeah, the idea of you have to track down launch codes by yourself or with other people, and then you get to nuke something, like that's sweet.
Well, and so the idea is it's like a raid mode. This is the impression I got. So you go on a raid, you get all the parts for a launch code, you nuke a part of the of the world, but then that nuked area unlocks more high tier
it's not, you don't just wipe it out. It's like there's new stuffs there, new resources.
Yeah.
Don't take damage with your suit.
They've said you can play it single player.
And that's very important. If you lost that, I would have been like,
I feel like that's very important to have that flexibility, because people want to play what they want to play,
Yeah, sometimes you don't want to play a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And
that's okay.
Yeah.
And you've got it all.
For me personally, like Fallout 4 was great until I was too powerful to be threatened. That seems like a game where it could at least bring the Because the wasteland's not scary when you're the scariest Mother Hubbard walking about.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a death fridge. Nothing can harm me.
Yeah. But
Caffeine has a point. Just saying, there's still 90 minutes left on that block.
I mean, do they have a full block?
I don't know.
Why don't we
check
check on Twitter real quick? Also, they might do some sort of cheeky tweet if.
Let's have a look. Let's go back to the scores. I assume everyone will be losing their heckin' heck over Devolver.
If they've got their head and got their stuff in order, yeah. I'm seeing a shockingly small amount of Devolver content.
My friends are disappointing me. They're probably all still reeling like we are.
Yeah, what have they posted?
Just Metal Wolf Chaos 10 minutes ago. And my friend Pedro.
And
Loot box coin. Which is
why
already...
don't we check out lootboxcoin.com? I'm curious to see what they've put up.
Okay. Let's have a look at Lootbox Coin. And I can show the people at home what's there. Check a look. It's Nina's bloody
Whoa.
face. $113.
Officially unofficial loot box coin from Devolver Digital. What happens if you just add one to cart?
I was thinking that.
How far are they going to let us take this? Shipping? Sure. 120.25. Occasional updates. Or was it... What discounts can we apply? Just out of curiosity.
No, it's codes. I don't... The thing is, they're going to make so much money off of people like us being like, oh, I wonder what happens when we buy a coin.
I'm deeply curious. If someone else has $120 burning a hole in the pocket and they're just really curious.
Yeah. You can't buy anything with it. In fact, it's insane for you to buy it. To really buy it, unless you want to prove your loyalty to Falk Parker, Nina Struthers, and the Devolver Digital Executive Board.
Apparently, it was $145 before the hour.
Oh, but it was available.
It was available for $145.
The price is changing. I'm not even kidding. You know how it was like...
Yeah.
What is happening?
I mean, it's a cryptocurrency, so obviously the value goes up and down. Minute to minute.
What is going on? This is amazing and terrifying. Are we still in the Devolver press conference?
Yes. I mean, is the stream unmuted? We should have the stream up and unmuted just in case.
It says offline, but...
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, no, this is the B-roll, so... Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Just check that again. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, my allergy to cryptocurrency is flaring up. I do apologise, even ironically. Oh my god. Someone got any whiskey? I don't even like whiskey.
Are you sure about that?
Right now. Okay. I mean, I feel Bethesda had a little bit of a hard time because we did not have a chance to even breathe and process before we were subjected.
They went to the wire and they got there for 2 hours.
Blessed.
Logitech saying if you click checkout, it says out of stock. Oh, that's brave.
I mean, if they don't have your credit card information, they can't do anything with it.
Sorry, one more of these items is out of stock. Loot box coin. I am glad that someone else was brave enough to try.
Well, the thing is,
you would still have to enter payment information.
Yeah.
It's not just like suddenly they magically charge you.
Honestly, I
don't know if you've ever bought anything on the internet before, dear, but
you can buy things on the internet. All right.
What they should have done is they should have had say now throw money at the screen.
Yeah.
Just mind your arms, but throw money
it's
at the
getting
screen.
serious.
I need to. I've got too many layers. I'm cooking here. I think we should take this to the phones, everybody.
Yeah.
Bring it to the phones.
Yeah, because... Okay. Let's remember how buttons work. Aye. So, if you'd like to chat, make yourself known. Make yourself known in general on the Longship Discord, and we'll go from there. Biakuaz. Let's get some phone-in sports work. You know what? I can't even do the bit anymore. Devolver win.
Yeah.
I mean, numerically, Yeah. All right, let's get caffeine
Give it
on.
to people who have words.
Yes.
Indeed.
Speaking of people who have words, it's our very
Give
own.
it to Microsoft after that performance from Devolver. Even if they might have won on numbers, they did.
Oh boy.
Yup.
Yeah.
Dude.
Honestly, just ignoring Devolver entirely.
Okay, yeah.
Like, Devolver presses the excite button very well.
Yes.
What
Yep.
they do. I fear what them, Newgrounds, and Adult Swim games could actually create, but that would be interesting. Anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be great to see Adult Swim and the Behemoth kind of step into that space because Devolver's rocking out with their.
I mean,
here's the thing.
Socks out. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
And there's nothing stopping someone from. There's not anything stopping anyone from giving Imagos, like they're the guys that did it. If you give them money, they'll do it for you too. Like,
yeah,
anyone else could do
Devolver
this.
coin. So, Caffeine, I feel like you got some burning flavor of the Fallout variety.
Indeed. Please go on.
Fallout Starbound is essentially what Todd Howard just said he was giving us. Yeah.
I'll wait.
Yeah. Your thing. Get out of your system.
I'm good.
Okay.
And there's the will dance. Because I was just thinking, because I was playing with Kestrel and through this earlier today, and it's just like, oh, I can kind of build my ship up, go to my game, build my ship up some more. It's like, what planet am I on? What game am I in? I don't remember anymore. It's essentially what Todd Howard just promised us.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
And like, I'm not up for griefy, trolly, breaky stuff, but the idea of like other players similar to Red players in Dark Souls being a threat, like that puts that flavor back into Fallout, that fear.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
Honestly,
my shit get wrecked, and I don't want to lose progress, but like
my first thought was, is this a Fallout miscreated?
I think that's what everyone was expecting.
Yeah.
And then when he said it's going to be single player, I was like,
well, you can do single player.
Yeah.
Important distinction, because you can do single player in like miscreated as well, but you still have other folks in the world. Kind of.
Yeah.
Anyway, that I lost my damn mind over, like the rest of us.
Yeah.
No, it's exciting. And like, there's still he answered a lot of the big questions, but there's still many little questions of like how exactly does the single player work? Like, who knows?
Shrug. When's the beta coming out? Shrug.
It's soon.
I'm sure we're going to be getting more information as the summer goes on. If they're talking November release.
Holy shit!
I was surprised at how close some of these dates are that they've been announcing. Like, pretty much everything is before next E3.
Yeah. And well, this fall and winter is going to be stonkingly busy because you got Fallout, Tomb Raider. I'm probably forgetting a few. It's been a busy day.
It's been some numbers. It's been a day.
I don't see him. Do you see him?
Yeah, there he is. Some numbers.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Holy shit, though. I mean, Devolver won it last year, and it was always going to be a challenge for them to step up to that performance.
Honestly, it almost feels like Devolver needs their own special category versus themselves from last year.
Well, the thing is, like, we're in it for the performance on them was we're rating other people on the games that they showed off, and yeah.
Alright, but if Todd Howard had said, I'll knuckle punch you in the fucking throat, I'd have given him a point for that.
I mean, it fucking glows in the dark.
We gave him
Tom
a point
Howard
for that.
2018.
Like, there's two kinds. There's like good presentation and good content, and Devolver just wins on presentation.
Yeah.
But like, purely on content, like they've fallen behind both Microsoft and.
Very true.
Yeah.
And that's a real good way of putting it. Like, Microsoft just did Just Gams. Here is Vidja Gams. I'm a run that home down. I'm Scottish in this analogy, and I don't remember when that happened. But then you got Devolver digitally.
Video game machine gun versus here. I'm going to put on a theater production.
Yeah. This is like we saw your Cirque du Soleil, and we're upping you one exploding body.
You want to talk to Caffeine? I'm going to need to go put some water on my face. I'm overheating from this.
Get out of here.
Jakarta! Call more guests.
Look at me like you need permission. I give you permission.
Okay, let's scoot it.
Don't make me get the crown.
Oh, fucking wait.
Yeah, that was exciting. Like, also, I feel like the time was very odd. We had that big gap in the middle before Bethesda, and then we just go 1-2. I really wished we had pushed Bethesda up half an hour or an hour, and had a little bit more time in between.
Kind of instead of having a 3-hour break, have a hour and a half break.
Yeah, which would have been
each.
more than enough, and then we could have seen.
Oh, I mean, tomorrow's going to be just as busy.
No, it's going to be more busy. It's going to be a lot more busy.
More.
Yeah, because Squeenix in the morning, rolling right into Ubisoft, overlapping.
Potentially.
Going right into PC gaming, and then there's no break. It's just boom, 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 boom.
I mean, functionally today we had 2 conferences because Devolver, while awesome, was also less than half an hour.
Yeah.
So we went from one conference yesterday to 2 today. It's gonna be 4 tomorrow. So this is just like ramping up. Tomorrow's gonna be a slog, but it's gonna be awesome. And I am also out of liquids.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm looking forward to going back and finding all the news articles that summarize, hey, here is the video for this game, here's the little blurb, here's the video for this game, here's the little blurb. I'm looking forward to that because
it was all very
that's
fast.
a lot of...
Especially,
yeah,
Microsoft was the big offender, but yeah. Even for Devolver though, like they showed you games, but then you got very distracted by the rest of the content.
Yeah, I mean, I almost want to go back and retroactively assign fouls because there's a lot of stage magic up there. There's a lot of, hey, look at this flashy left hand while my right hand is doing something completely different. It's like, all right, you showed us 3 games. I mean, it's a cracking stage show. What aren't you telling us?
We're there for the show. I
mean,
are you talking
I'm
Devolver
okay with that.
at this point?
Yeah, that's a Devolver thing, but I mean, Bethesda's never really been. They don't have the back catalog. I mean, they gave us a stonkingly huge promise with Starfield, Tez 6, the ultimate trolling teaser.
Yeah. I feel like they have a back catalog, but it doesn't go very wide. It's just they've got if you want Elder Scrolls, we've got Elder Scrolls for days.
All of the Elder Scrolls.
The Elder Scrolls, if you will.
They've done very few things, but they've done them very well.
Calm down.
Yeah, and they've done them multiple times. So, they're playing to their strengths.
I mean, definitely. But yeah.
Okay, so welcome back.
Honestly, I would give the win for the day to Bethesda on that. I would give, because just Microsoft, they gave you a lot of flash, but they really didn't give you much information.
That's true. And
Bethesda, they gave us a couple of solid hits, and then they talked to us about it. It's like, hey, here's where we are, here's what we're looking at. Oh, by the way, here's something here's a cheeky little something we can look forward to in the future.
So in Microsoft's defense, they did say a little bit hey, we've got a new studio going up. It's in California. Kind of sucks about that, but
yeah.
This we've done some indie initiatives. I mean, also some of the Gamer Pass, but for those people that care about that, streaming on device.
Yeah.
They did have some other content beyond just 50 games in your face. So I don't want to I don't want to forget that they did those just because they did 50 games.
And they do have a much broader field of play to show. Like they don't just have 2 franchises and a promise that they can really go in depth on. They have
we're all in
a
agreement
lot.
That Todd carried that. Without
without
the Todd factor, that would have been like a low 6 or 7.
But he always carries that show.
But the fact
Todd Howard is probably the best.
He's one of the top scoring players on the field.
Yes.
And
but let's not forget about the musician.
Let's not forget about Andrew fucking WK! That's how you kick it off. And it wasn't like one of those awkward band intros.
No.
Andrew was going to have fun, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a guy who was going to have fun playing to a room of his grandma and a slightly disinterested cat.
Yeah, no, he would have done the exact same thing. He was doing it for him, and everyone else was along for the ride.
Yeah. And I really feel sad for Anthem. Tied down to EA. Imagine if Todd had been handling that. Imagine if Devolver had handled that.
Well, here's the thing. Imagine if BioWare and Bethesda teamed up to do Anthem.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
That would be a game that would redefine genres.
It certainly wouldn't have been sitting around. And as Jack Sculch points out, the other thing that EA were very guilty of was forgetting about Dre.
I think we all forgot Dre at points.
Oh, okay. So, thank you very much, caller. We'll no doubt be talking inordinate amounts. And, dude, thank you so much for keeping score, because it's happened
It's been a day. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, caller, who I've clearly never met before.
Get some liquids, guys.
Right. And a happy one. Oh, so here's a caller we haven't had. Mr. Dom Rocks. Rock out with your... you know what? I did that joke like 20 minutes ago.
And when did you let that stop you?
Touche. I should also point out, it's not that this area of the camera is out of focus, it's that I'm literally vibrating.
Faster than the speed of light?
No, just faster than 60 frames a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of faster than the speed of light, Mr. Dom Rocks. What ho!
What ho, good sir, what ho.
Holy shit!
Sirs and lady.
What a day!
I know.
So, I know you're, as like us, reeling after a Devolver Bethesda like 1-2, but what are your fresh hot takes?
We've been talking about Devolver. I know you have. I've been lurking a little bit, and with some friends also watched the Devolver show as well.
Yeah.
But we're missing out Wolfenstein Youngblood entirely. We're not talking about it.
BJ Blazkowicz's twin daughters in a follow-up.
Yeah.
It's ladies front and center crushing Nazis in the 80s.
In Paris. Like, yeah, no, that is very exciting. Like,
sign me up. I am there.
Oh, I'm the same.
Yes.
I'm exactly the same. Just it's Blazkowicz and it's his children. I know we've got very little details and it's just very loose on the ground, but we'll.
Well, that franchise has so much goodwill in it right now that like it's an awesome premise, and I have no reason to think they won't deliver awesomely.
I'd like to take a moment also to acknowledge the great line Bethesda said, we are going to punch Nazis on every platform.
Yeah.
Which is quite poignant in today's day and age, but yes.
Yes. I mean, we've seen them doing it on Twitter, we've seen them doing it on every other game supporting platform pretty much, so yeah.
Yes, they have. It definitely made me chuckle. So yeah, that's just the one thing I in regards to that. But then, sorry, talking over people.
Go ahead.
Dom's out of the UK, so there's a tiny delay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then what about that helmet? that had me. I was like, I don't care about. Oh, there's going to be some online. I want the helmet. I will play the game. It's just we need details as much as anything. And yes, Rilu, I know I need to go to bed. I'm reading chat. Rilu is a Fremily mod.
Oh heck!
Oh,
peace out.
So
the friendly crew are always welcome here. Fred and Emily being essentially my streaming Jedi masters, who I learned my craft from. I know I got super excited, and that's part of the Eethreeperbowl. It's that keen, that love, that positivity. The devil will be in the details in Vault 76's multiplayer.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're like, if it don't work, just turn it off.
Oh, true.
I mean, Fallout 4, no multiplayer. That was alright.
Yeah. So if it's just Fallout 5, like the worst case is we just have Fallout 5.
Yeah.
And that, it's a good fallback.
The biggest thing, because of the online and probably always online, that we're going to have to now deal with is we're going to now be missing modding support.
It was interesting they didn't talk about it, but they've always...
That's true.
They didn't mention the Bethesda Creation Club at all in this conference.
Which is good, because no one liked it.
Is it something they're quietly phasing out, you think?
Could be. It could be they're looking to, rather than trying to do mods as a platform, they're going to just phase that out, do support on a title-by-title basis, They didn't want to announce modding support because they didn't want to be like, yo, remember the Creation Club that you hate to death? Well, it's back, Mother Hubbards!
I do hope they have some way to play it offline, just because a lot of people don't have access to good internet for whatever reason. Either bad internet because they're out in the country, or they're deployed as a soldier.
Indeed.
And, if you're on the other side of the world, the internet's hard sometimes, or they don't want you spending it on games.
Yeah.
Or your ping is garbage.
Yeah, there's also that.
So I do think games need to somehow support offline play, but as long as they have that covered somehow, I think it's going to be good.
I feel like Bloodborne handled that fairly well. There was a couple of bonuses for being online, like little hints and stuff on the ground, but you could still play the game just fine, not being online.
That's a really good point, and I mean, there were certain parts of Dark Souls that became infuriating because of the people murdering me repeatedly, but then there were other areas where it gained flavour. Like, you could play Dark Souls entirely offline and still get that. My first Dark Souls playthrough, I was one of the forest lot, so I got summoned in to try and kill people who trespassed in the forest.
Okay.
So I'm not trolling, I am being brought in as part of the lore of the world. The ghosts and phantoms that defend the forest are people. So the forest is full of goodies and quick leveling stuff, but you must also contend with assholes. So that's the balance.
If the story, if it's not solely reliant on, you need to build this and you need to the settlement side of things and you need to play with friends, and we know that they're good at doing, well, to a degree, good at doing story with depth and a variety of characters, etc., etc. And you can just play single player, when you're playing Borderlands or Borderlands 2. You don't have to play with friends, and literally just turn off ever having to play with anyone and maybe be attacked by anyone. Like you say with Dark Souls, if you're online, you could get attacked at any point in time. I don't really know Dark Souls all too well. I've not played it personally, but if you can do that, then that's great. If not, then it's going to come into the issue where people who want to play the game for the story and are stuck because they're terrible internet connections because they're deployed, or they just live out in nowhere.
So the other thing that was interesting is that they were talking about small-scale multiplayer elements, like people coming in, people coming out. That bodes much better for potential of modding support. I mean, the big-scale multiplayer, the everyone in one server elements, that's where you've really got to clamp down on it, because cheating in those environments is a big deal. I mean, I'm trying to think of good examples, but my brain is turning to jello, and I keep dancing to the Wii Store music, which, as Echo has been thoroughly amused by. So I'm sorry, Dom, not only did I just steal the conversation, I took it fucking nowhere.
No, it's fine. I'm thinking on that as well. Well, see, the Division, for all its faults upon launch and hacking and other issues that they've had, which they've now fixed for the most part, you can just do all the content solo, or you can queue up. And I guess if you were going to do a raid and you wanted to do it with people, we don't know how the gameplay is going to pan out in that regard. So raiding of the nuclear silos to get the codes and whatnot, could you potentially?
That as a way of unlocking raid content, makes me little fingers happy, and I don't know why I said it like that.
Just seeing the delay of the audio and then you on stream.
So I've got to not name them the Bethesda Diddlers next year. It's going to be really hard.
What images do you use for that? I don't think it's safe for work, whatever it is.
No, it's just a hand.
I'm sure we could GIF that.
So Dom, do you have any other hot takes before we move back onto the lines?
No, that's it. I've really got nothing else to say. I'm grasping at straws at nearly 5 a.m. So
yeah, I can't even keep the bit going. It's good to hear from you, dude. I hope you're doing well.
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
All right. Thank you for calling. Thank you for pretend calling in.
No problem.
And for real calling in.
Oh yes,
this is a real calling.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Super serious.
So heading back to the lines. So next up, I don't know if Tile is still functioning, so I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Next up we've got of Shadow the Wolf, who I believe is I remember how to use telephones.
There we go.
What ho?
Greetings, caller. How goes it?
It goes well. It goes well.
So, what are your fresh hot takes?
So, there's been a lot of talk about the multiplayer on the Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And I'm getting, at least from my experience, more of an ARC vibe in the way it's going to work.
Okay.
Because, you can, like, target a location with the nukes and stuff, and that feels like it's a big, long quest chain, like doing those underground vault things back in ARC, where you had to collect all of the different pyramids before you could go, the artifacts, before you could go do a big thing.
On a slight side note, thanks, Rhymes with Moose.
Yes.
Yeah, if it is taking that kind of ARC route, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because there's also the things you gotta think about, that they're giving players nukes. And that's got some potential. Especially given the way people have a habit of figuring out exactly how everything in your game works.
Mm-hmm.
That someone's gonna figure out exactly where to get all the things, and you're gonna have those groups of players that will just drop into locations to go do the thing right now and nuke someone.
I mean,
just cause.
Well, the fact that the nukes were also an unlock to further late game. It wasn't just like, lol, let's just drop a nuke on someone because it's funny.
Yeah.
The nuked area is then a...
Yeah.
That's the...
Well, also, it looked like, it sounded like you just pick up this loot. It just looked like you pull the codes off of enemies, so you're going to have to grind some amount. And because it's online, server demands drop, so it's if they don't want people just like dropping in, grabbing stuff, they can just say it's going to take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes to get all this stuff. So
They did also, however, mention that your character saves across the different servers, which means if someone gets super high level gear and then somehow like swaps over to a server where someone has less high gear, I'm willing to bet they're implementing stuff to keep people of a similar level in the same verse, so to speak.
I mean, they said play with your friends, so I guess it'll fall down to what elements are random match made and what aren't.
And also, because it seems to be small server side and everyone's worrying about the mod support, I'm willing to bet that given the way, ARC was originally only ARC servers, and then those were quickly, someone's like, oh, well, we've made our own unofficial servers, and people are going to make mods for that. So I'm willing to bet we're going to see...
Okay, a better way of phrasing that would be that ARC allows mods, but everyone involved has to have the same mods when connecting together. That's not saying that ARC doesn't support mods. That's saying that the opus is on you or /us to make it work. So it's like, do whatever you want. You want a Batman mod? Brilliant. You want a mod where you can have sex with a dinosaur? Brilliant. But everyone must have the Sexy Dinosaurs mod of the correct version installed. So...
Which is going to be interesting for the modding community, especially where if a game updates and the mod breaks and that one bloke who joins in doesn't know that this is the case, it could ruin things for the entire offline server or the custom server.
That's on the user though. Like, what the other option is, you release the game once and never ever change it. It is the only way this game can be.
As from a dev's perspective, that sounds delightful. Just make a game and you're done. It's like,
not today, Mother Hubbard.
Don't you know, Will? I want my games exactly as they're made. I want nothing to change. I want new things, but no change.
I couldn't possibly comment. Right, so, Wolf, thank you very much for calling on in as we go to our lovely board. Sorry, I've been both dancing at you and talking over you, Echo. I do apologise.
No bigs.
I have small amounts of keen about Fallout.
You have more Fallout experience than I do, so I can't make incredible amounts of commentary. I tried to play Fallout, but my Xbox was like, turn it on, and so I just didn't even bother.
Yes, that's actually the spool up to Ron Perlman's speech. It's like whatever changes.
My Fallout experience ended with 2, so I have not played 3D shooters.
Well, So 4 was good, but like a lot of the current level Bethesda stuff, they've created an RPG in an action environment. And when you start stacking those kind of like D&D style, like, you know, if you are stealthed and crouched and using a quiet weapon, it's like multiplier top multiplier. Suddenly you can just be like, and just evaporate a super mutant, which is something you should be afraid of.
But just, yeah. If you build with some thought, you just get to trivialize.
Adding some fear, adding some threat, adding something that when you're like level 30 and you're in your super duper power armor, something that can be like, hello, I've come to wreck your day, and you can genuinely feel fear. That's cool, you know.
Yeah.
There's a bit.
I guess I just never get to those points in the game. I'm like, I don't want anybody to come in and wreck my day. Like, let's turn that option off.
As long as that should be there too. Like, not everyone wants that experience.
Yeah.
Some people just want to build a giant cock, and that's just what they want to do.
Cockosaurus
I mean, don't we
Rex.
all? No, that was one of the things I hated the most about Bloodborne. I very rarely was raided by someone, but when I saw it, I was just like, God, I'm gonna lose all my souls. What the, you know?
Yeah.
It was annoying.
Yeah.
But being able to, just the helping aspect of it was really nice, and that's what I experienced more often than not. But there was still always that like one random asshole.
Yeah. Dark Souls invasions were both. I mean, sometimes they were infuriating, but sometimes, like one guy with a multi-crossbow and a stealth ring who stalked us like the Predator through an area, and there's me and Liam hiding in doorways with our shields up, being like, "Is he gone? Is he still there?" And then we like inching through, and then seeing the bolt like whiz past your face, like, "Holy crap! All right, scrabble!" Like that. We spent an hour in this like cat and mouse game with this guy until I guess he ran out of ammo, and eventually had to kind of charge at us, and we're like two blokes with massive swords, being like, "Ha! Now it's our turn." But that's an experience that we got, and sometimes the idea of PvP is much worse than implemented PvP. Devil in the details, right?
Yeah.
But then all the times that someone would just appear and like glitch out, backstab me, and be like, "You died." But yeah, I feel like we're picking on Fallout a whole bunch, so... We just saw Domrox's post.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Anyone who's not in the Discord should join the Discord immediately, because that is an amazing gift.
Shout out to Domrox for winning today. Right, I don't think we've had Logitech on the show yet, so let's give him a ring, banana phone.
It's such a great game.
It's excellent. What ho!
What ho, people?
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, caller.
Yes, happy to be here. I was gonna say something funny, but like, honestly, I can't anymore.
We will get along so well.
Yeah.
That makes about 4 of us.
What are your fresh hot takes from today? Like, we've had Microsoft, if you got something from that earlier, but Bethesda seems to be the hot conversational. And Devolver is probably going to require therapy or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It'll come out.
Well, I feel like Microsoft started off really strong. They showed off a lot of new titles. I was excited for a few. I thought that was gonna be it for Fallout 76. I was proven dead wrong like an hour ago.
Jesus, was that an hour ago?
Yes, it was.
No, like 2, I believe. Time is going too fast for me to keep up.
Devolver was about half an hour, and now we're at 9.
Alright, but I'm thinking it really loudly.
I know, I heard it.
Time is a human construct!
Yeah, it is. It doesn't make sense. And then, like, Devolver Digital was a really great show, but, like, except for the banana shooter game, I'm not really excited for many of the titles.
Oh, that's
so
fair.
I feel like Bethesda did really well with showing off all their games.
For a moment, I thought you were gonna bash on the banana game, and then that was gonna like not be your friend. But we're
No.
We're cool.
That game looks amazing. It looks like Hotline Miami, but in a platformer.
The bit where he threw the pan up into the air and then fired the ricochet. I was just like, well, I mean, you saw.
Yeah. Saw and
yeah, I can understand your feelings. But the thing I just wanted to say that is like semi-serious.
Oh, go for it.
People have been talking a bit for like the unbalance of late game people in Fallout 76. I can't imagine that being a problem because it's the first release of Bethesda in a multiplayer environment that is smaller scale than an MMO. And if they screw this up, they really screw up one of their two main titles. And I can't imagine Elder Scrolls type of game improved with the same concept.
That's a really good
something I would really love to see.
They've got a lot of smart people, they've got a big ass team, and they are probably acutely aware that while Fallout is their big title, they can't chance it on this. They feck it up.
Yeah.
They got another Brotherhood of Steel, another Von Braun. The previous dudes who did Fallout. That was them with the IP.
Got it.
Well, and again, I think that's part of why this is, as far as I know, like one of the first times they've announced that like a beta for Fallout.
True.
So like they are, as I said, they're acutely aware that this is really important. They can't flub it. So they're bringing in people that they haven't done before. So that's I think we'll be okay.
I mean, the thing that I'm not looking forward to is everyone who jumps on the beta day one and then says, "Oh, it's broken. Oh, it don't work. Oh, balancing's not good. Oh, this game's gonna be terrible."
But that's the internet, though. You can't help that.
I know.
Yeah.
I can hope, though.
It's better to have that happen in beta than for that to happen at launch.
I do that.
Yeah, that's why they have a beta, because they are learning from other people. Like, we should do this properly.
Yeah. Oh, except for We Happy Few, like, their beta wrecked them. Should have just kept it as a narrative game. Should not have early accessed that. That game was just riding high on a wave of great positivity, and then they went early access. Choo choo boo. I'm just doing sound effects now.
Yeah, I'm gonna believe you on that. I never really looked into that game, but like, it sounds like you're an expert.
We were all following them.
Don't like build up his ego anymore than need be.
It's alright. We'll balance it out with some sick burns on me. Just to keep it level. We Happy Few had this whole like 60s like English, very much like The Prisoner and like early Doctor Who kind of vibe, but with like a real brutal edge to it. You know, the story of a small town where everyone's taking drugs to change their perceptions, to make, have you taken your joy today? Well, like an all-seeing eye watches to make everyone's alright. Then they released their early access thing, and it's just it might as well be an off-the-shelf Unity survival game. You have like sleep, water, food, and you're just running around. And what you've been sold on is this incredible world and this incredible experience, and maybe even a bit of a story, which they hinted at later. The early access bit was just, I haven't slept enough now. Oh, I've got to run off and find a bed. Oh, I'm really thirsty.
Sounds like a fancier Sims.
Well, I take the Sims over We Happy Few, and maybe they've changed it, but that stank don't wash out fast. So,
True.
Shower today, thank you very much. So, were there any other hot takes you want to throw into the boiling pot of flavour?
I guess the last thing I would like to say is that I'm kind of excited for how they're gonna bring out the Elder Scrolls Blades. Even though it's announced as a mobile title, they've been doing really well with Fallout Shelter. And with the release of Blades on, as they announced, all like platforms, I think it's gonna be a good call.
Yeah.
And it's a really interesting, just a concept that you kept hearing throughout that whole thing. Like, we want our games everywhere, on anything that you can possibly imagine. And there seems to be like, that was their big focus, the big push.
Yeah. And, I mean, we all saw with, was it The Something of Grimrock? With like a first-person dungeon crawler.
That was quite a few years ago at this point.
Yeah, but that was real good. If this mobile Blades thing harkens to that, I mean, they were doing the whole like swishy, like touch control-y stabbery. But if it's closer to that, like, you know, you're moving through a dungeon like section by section and tapping things to open them up, but in that kind of hardcore, you know, classic kind of flavor, that would be heckin' cool.
Yeah,
I'm willing to give it a try because it's free, so why not?
That's a
Done! Dan Jones, do you want to get on the...
Dan Jones.
Dan Jones, he rides across the nation, a hero to us all. Oh, I can't remember the rest of the lyrics.
I don't know. Good enough.
Hero to the people, Dan Jones.
Hey, hey.
I mean, thank you, current caller, for your valued input. I'm so sorry.
You're highly
No problem. Go for it.
But no, the things you were saying about Elder Scrolls Blade was super cool. So yeah. Dude, thank you so much for calling in, and we hope to have you with us for all of tomorrow as well. No matter how bloody early Square is.
I hope I'll be there because I'm not gonna sleep tonight because that's never gonna happen anymore at 7 a.m.
That's probably the healthier way to do it. Power through.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow's gonna be a long day.
True.
It's like you're gonna power through for like 24 hours from now.
But we're not gonna have anything as weird as Devolver, so.
I will survive. I've done worse things.
Also, before we try and grab a Dan, I just want to point out the loot coin is now up to 150.
Yeah, it keeps changing. It went below the 140 again, and it's as soon as you add it to your cart and check out, it's not on sale. So I think it's one giant poke at cryptocurrencies.
I hope so. And thank you for telling us that in chat, because yeah. All right. Once again, Logihack, thank you for calling in, yo.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Till next time. Right, I'm doing it. Where's a DJ? Did the DJ turn it up? Did the DJ bring it back?
Also, I do want to say that advertisement for Skyrim on everything.
That was just
it was so good.
That was most excellent.
Yeah. Do you have a Dan?
Hello.
I mean, welcome, caller I've never met before. Welcome to Talk Sports with me, your sport talker. You're on the line, Air.
Hi, big fan, first time caller.
Fuck. Hell, what a day. Dude. I mean, Bethesda, I did not expect them to go hard like that.
People are stepping up this year. People are really stepping up.
You know, Beth put together a really good show.
Shame she's fired.
Out of a cannon.
That was the person in the Rage.
Yeah, that was.
That was Beth.
Yeah.
So,
R.I.P.
Hero to the People, Dan Jones, what are your hot takes from... I mean, because we didn't have you for Microsoft, so what have your hot takes been from today?
Okay, my hot takes, I really liked Microsoft. Honestly, just because that's what I want out of a conference. I want, just quick, a list of games. If you got a trailer, show them. If you got gameplay, show it. If not, just move on. Todd saved Bethesda. I was kind of dragging with Bethesda. It's an E3 tradition to have an awkward celebrity guest and music concert that is just not fitting the mood. And
while you are right, Andrew was having the best time, and it was infectious.
There was definitely fun being had, but it was just one of those things. I'm like, okay, I'm watching a press conference. I'm not watching a concert. As much as I would like to.
2 people by the end that were like, okay, he's excited. I'm excited. It's great.
Yeah. It was slowly infecting the crowd.
Yes.
But what was... I mean, Todd did save it, because I swear if another poor community manager had been trotted out to die on stage, I was like, no, you can't just kill them off like this.
Yeah.
I believe Elder Scrolls card game is the best card game ever. Oh, honey, no.
Yeah, geez. It's a hard sell.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Todd... top scoring MVP.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Todd, I also gotta say the Skyrim on Alexa might be my favorite E3 thing in so long. It just was so great.
I drink a health potion.
Made just for fun. It obviously had no selling market or anything like that. It was just a gag.
Yeah.
It was on point, because that was the joke we were always going to make. We were always going to make they're going to point Skyrim to everything. So they made the joke back at us and better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a really great I'm back on the train. Okay.
And it's nice to see that they get it. They get where we're coming from. Although, again, with the whole Todd saving the day, the mismatch in understanding what we as viewers and we as gamers are looking for, versus Quake guy being like, and I want to announce that Quake will be at QuakeCon.
Yeah.
Well done, Sunshine.
Yeah.
And being the guy given you're announcing Quake, like there's not a lot you can say. Like
it's Quake.
It's a quick game.
Aye.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I liked so much about Microsoft's presence is like they showed a thing, and if they didn't have more to show on it or talk about, they just showed something else. Like like there was not even a thing for Shadows Die Twice. They just showed it and then they moved on. And like when they showed Doom and then they talked, but like they didn't show anything or give any new information. It was just this kind of awkward like, all right, let's what's next? Come on.
Yeah.
And I think that's why in my head Microsoft stuck out more.
Oh hell yeah. It felt, I mean, Microsoft would probably be, I think Microsoft would be winning if it weren't for fouls.
Yes.
Just for them going on about that really awkward midsection about the Game Pass.
Yeah.
That was painful.
Yeah. But like I'll take that if they put out like that consistent of a conference.
I would say one thing, I think Bethesda, if they cut out like 20 minutes, they could have had like a really nice tight conference. Maybe 30 minutes.
Agreed.
Yeah. They did a little bit of like pat on the back about Elder Scrolls Online, and that felt yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've got a cool crowd of people that really enjoy Elder Scrolls Online, but
I mean, do what Microsoft did for PUBG. Like,
yeah,
bam, we're gonna do a quick trailer, and maybe we'll give a sneak peek about something coming up.
Yeah,
and then that's it. Like,
here is 45 seconds. You're playing
Yeah.
PUBG on Xbox One. Are you liking it? Brilliant. We might do a new map. Done.
Yeah.
And even when you keep it that slow, if it's not information that's like new or breathtaking or like you're really engaged in, you don't care because it's so short. You can just move on. But like when there's a concert about a game you don't care about, you talk about it, and you're like, "Yep, okay."
But I mean,
It's
like
hard
those
to- it's hard to
pants were
ignore.
kind of worth it. There were some great pants.
Oh yeah. And can we please talk about Tiny and Tall from the Rage lot?
Tiny and Tall is one of the best things.
Magnus towering over Tim like a behemoth.
Also, props to whoever got yelled at for not taking down that mic stand.
Yes.
Third of the screen.
Oh, and the lass in the front who screamed, "Don't play! What's it? Don't toy with me, Todd."
There's a couple good headlines.
Yeah.
There were some good bits.
And it's, but okay. All four of us have not talked about the blood-stained 80s flavored elephant in the room. Here are the people. Dan Jones, what were your hot takes on Devolver Digital?
So, it's Devolver. Nothing I was too crazy about. I can never remember the name of it, but the mech president game. That's great. Excited that is the thing. I can't remember the name of it. I always forget.
The Shadow...
Metal Wolf Chaos!
Metal
Oh
Wolf.
my god!
I knew there was a wolf in there.
There's always a wolf in there somewhere. Ow.
That was great.
That's
The
my
lore
wolf
at
call.
the end kind of got a little weird, but you know, that's Devolver.
That's
so,
Devolver.
You kind of come to expect it.
I really want the clip of the GIF thing. Actually, it's pronounced GIF.
The choosy designers.
Oh my
choose
God,
GIF
that line.
That's like the best line out of that whole press conference.
The only thing I wish, and this might have been tricky with the timing, but I wish they got one of the Elon Musk flamethrowers. That would have just been like another level of commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Madge.
There were some good hot takes in it. It was pretty good.
It was pretty savage.
Madge snapping out the baton. Well, I want a gif of that. 'Cause
Yes.
She had the typical kind of like press conference smile, like
For science.
for science. Yeah, I'm just, we've been talking a lot about mods, a lot about modding support. I want Obama for Metal Wolf Chaos. That's my need.
Absolutely. I'm sure that's gonna happen.
Your secret
Someone
is
will.
out. Epcarnist is making sure everybody knows.
I've been rumbled. Ow.
Some of these gifts need. Actually, could someone send me some of these gifts? I could use some new gifts for my channel.
The donations.
Yeah, you know.
Oh no, it's fine. Let me just look in the tin here. Oh, it's Ket. I've got one of these for you.
Oh wait.
I'm watching like a few. Oh, okay. I
The
caught it
video
now.
is in here too. The one that everybody should see.
No one needs to see that.
No one needs to, but everyone wants to. And
Everyone wants to.
You're an ass.
Tune in on Echo's channel.
Dan, you're in this one as well. This is the she's referencing the bloody Tenacious D karaoke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I missed it. I need to see this too.
Okay, so winding it back to I want to give Rupert to Fly a big shout out for reminding us the Prey DLC. I was not expecting that.
Yes, completely space. Yeah, Prop Hunt is just like Prop
Okay.
Hunt, but with 5 props and 1 hunter, and it's like
Can I tell you a dirty secret?
Go for it.
I wanted to play, but I haven't yet. But now there's gonna be like a really cool DLC, and now I like extra want to play it.
That's all good.
Yeah.
There's a fun way to solve that.
Is it by playing video games?
Go home.
I've been told. I believe if you play them, then you've played them.
But they don't
Prop
just like
Hunt,
magically
absolutely.
appear on my computer. Okay.
Oh, you don't have it. I thought you just like it's been on your shelf.
Yeah.
but,
No. Do not have.
Oh, it's positively excellent. And what was really interesting is so they skip over it super fast, but the initial like marketing around Prey was about this whole like you're repeating the same day over and over. Unfortunately, in game that section's very slim. But then later on, they appeared to be showing us this mode where you're playing through the station multiple times in this like permadeath repeat loop kind of setup. That looked really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's all you need is kill Edge of Tomorrow. Like
yes,
like that the game
with Prop Hunt.
Yeah. Sure, with Prop Hunt too. Like,
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
No.
I'm totally on board for that. Like, I'll admit I've never played Prey, but
There was a tiny foul because he was too scared to put the sticky note on her, and it fell off. He was very gingerly like,
Don't touch boob. Don't touch boob. Yeah.
haha, we did a funny joke. Blech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wasn't wearing one himself.
Nope.
So I was expecting her to just like punch him in the gut or something.
No.
Mimic check!
Well, no, you take a sticky note, put it in your hand, and then just like put them up beside the head.
Yeah. Last time I started playing Prey, I would basically just walk into a bar. I'd see all like the coffee cups and chairs and tables and everything. Just get the wrench out and be like, well, it's mimic checking time. You can just imagine me flailing and smashing everything a la Finders Keepers.
I mean, so this is basically every Overwatch match ever.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
just
much.
Make everything.
Also, please don't go into your kitchen.
That would be a great little addition to Overwatch if they just put one creature in the starting zone.
That would be so good.
Or just someone random the map, so it might be in the starting zone, or it might not. And maybe it's the stop sign. Maybe it's right next to the health pack. Who knows?
Exactly. So one thing about the whole Prey stuff is was excited for all the DLC. The song they chose for the trailer was totally a turnoff. Like,
you turned me right round?
Come on.
Great song, but like, read the room. Come on.
So you're saying more Andrew WK?
No.
Party hard!
Okay, Andrew WK was a good fit for Rage because like there's themes there.
So what
like,
song would you have chosen?
I don't know, like something more environmental.
Smash
maybe.
Mouth, Walking on the Sun.
Maybe not even a song. Maybe something ambient. Maybe something that fit the like, more horror survival vibe that the game gives off.
Jaws theme, I think.
Yeah, Jaws theme. Do you have any suggestions for potential Prey tracks?
Probably something like Faith. Gotta have faith. I gotta have faith.
Wait.
Faith.
George Michael version?
Nice. Yeah.
Or
If I could
Limp Bizkit version?
Gotta have faith.
No. George Michael all the way.
Eh.
How very dare you!
That stool is very small.
No wills were harmed in the filming of this.
So, I mean, I'm trying to cast my mind back to the Microsoft thing. I mean, there were so many that I lost my heckin' mind.
I got one hot take for Microsoft.
Oh, go for it.
The whole Gears stuff, starting with the Funko Pop, I checked out immediately. I've never been so mad at a press conference in my life.
But
I don't care about Gears. I won't even play Gears of 5 because the stupid. I will, but like, like, why would they do that?
I mean, they then went on to.
Like, oh, we'll see the big reveal, but you just pissed everyone off. No one's gonna be happy about that.
The thing is, so I agree with you personally. I don't care about them at all, but I have friends who have walls of those things. So like, there are people who care so much. This is for those people.
I 100% agree with you. Like, there's a cool collector's things, but you're taking this hard, dark, gritty, very emotional game. Let's put on cartoon, unremarkable pop figures. Yeah, that it goes together. Macaroni and cheese, never better combo.
Yeah. It was just, the roll-up, seeing the Gears logo on screen, and then like the banging behind the wall, you're like, okay, it's Gears 5, it's a Funko. It might as well have been flipping the bird. And
they might as well have killed Banjo-Kazooie on stage.
Banjo-Kazooie died for our sins, you know this.
Although, if it was a Lego version, but Funko was moving to that space, that would have been amazing. Just first-person shooters, the headshots are just unreal.
Yeah.
Like, every shot is a headshot.
Every shot is headshot in Funko. And then, following up with, Gears XCOM, and then Gears 5, 6?
Whatever the next one, the series.
Yeah. That was pretty cool, but maybe reverse the order next time.
Yes.
I think maybe lead out with the big Gears, because that's what everyone's expecting, and then you get the twist for the Funko, and then you move into mobile.
Yeah, and then, because you could have eased into the XCOM one, because everyone's like, alright.
You broke the tension, and then now people are sort of ready to reevaluate.
Yeah, as opposed to
when it's like
throw
such a big
screen.
announcement and like a return of the series. Like,
yeah.
I don't know why that was the choice of the order there.
Or if you want to really cheeky, do like Gears and Gears Mobile, or Gears move on to something else, and then have it cut away to the Gears breaking through with Funko. Just so you have space in the middle, you could have flipped that around. I think it would have been slightly better.
On a randomly related note, I believe there is a Funko factory or store somewhere just outside of Seattle, and it's just wall to wall of Funko.
I believe so.
Things.
Yes.
Let's go.
So, I have friends who have had ones made of themselves. I believe they're official. I don't know if that's because they're relatively well known, or if that's because that's just the thing you can get.
It might be a thing that you can get. If you
I think so.
Yeah, it sounds like
factory.
I suspect.
I like looking at them because they're kind of cute, but I've never spent my own money on them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, they're cool, but they're not cheap either. They're money.
I'm going to put my hand up and say that the times that I've bought Funko has been because I had a friend and I did not know when to buy them. So I picked a franchise I figured they possibly liked and was like, hey, I got you this! It feels like buying cards from a gas station, the present equivalent. Because you're guaranteed they're going to have one franchise your friend likes, right?
But did your friend like it?
So, Dan Jones, your hot takes.
So, Dan Jones, how do you feel about the Funko that Will gave you?
Well, I don't have it anymore, no.
I mean, but it was one of your face, so...
Yeah.
Okay, Dan Jones Funko, though, right?
Dan Jones Funko. I would throw that away. I've owned one because I got it in a... what was it called? What's the subscription box?
Loot Crate.
I got a Darth Vader one and I gave it to my friend.
I got a black and white off-brand Batman one. So, again from a Loot Crate. Really did not update those. So other ones I want to bring up. So Devil May Cry 5. Horrifyingly 10 years old. 10 years since the last Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
And it's like an actual Devil May Cry, not DMC.
Yeah. I feel bad for DMC because it's a cracking game. They just should have made it its own thing.
So I'm not privy to I'm not up to the series. What's the difference between DMC and Devil May Cry?
Okay, so Devil May Cry long-running series. We faffed around with it the other day on stream. Ran up till 4, and 4 did all right as a 360 kind of like peak 360 era kind of like console hacky slashy game. I don't know the behind the scenes, but they didn't continue the series. Stuff like Bayonetta and things like that happened as the team dissipated into the ether. Ninja Theory were given the Devil May Cry license as part of Capcom's initiative to move out into the West.
Okay.
So that can I have a curse? Can I have a whole curse? So we got that fucking awful franchise-destroying Lost Planet game, and we got DMC and Devil May Cry DMC, and they redesigned Dante as this kind of like wayfish London. Dude looked like he needed a square meal and less heroin.
So looks like you. I'm London Wayfish. I'm. It sounds like you're doing a self.
Do I look like?
Hello, please. I'd like to report a murder.
I think you need to call firemen. This is a bit of a burn.
Just send all the services.
So, they made a cracking action game with some really cool visuals, really cool styles, but it was so far removed from Devil May Cry, from its lore, its style, that the fan base were like. Yeah, and thank you Roguelink for the list of burn centers in the United States.
Would a good like I never played the later Devil May Cries, but like Devil May Cry 1 was like a hack and slash Resident Evil style game where you kind of like set camera angles, but still like that kind of horror, but you're still in control vibe, whereas DMC was more like a Bayonetta where it's like an action.
Yeah.
4 platformer.
I mean, 4 was 3. Devil May Cry 3 is still amazing, but fucking hard. Devil May Cry 4 was interesting. Dual campaigns, you get to play as Dante and Nero, and yeah. I would be really interested to see Devil May Cry 5. It looks silly. Someone pointed out that the Nero riding a missile was actually his own prosthetic fist that he was skateboarding to punch into someone's face. He kickflipped his own rocket fist.
Let's see.
I've bought games for less. So yeah. Also, the great meme going around that the please stop praying for my grandfather.
For Dante.
Yeah. He is broken out of hospital. He can't be stopped.
Please stop praying for him. He's too strong. I don't know about anyone in chat. I was excited for the Sea of Thieves stuff because I still like Sea of Thieves a lot.
No, it's super cool. They got their audience for feckin' sure.
Yeah, the trailer was snappy. That's funny. It's good.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just like, oh hey, things that we actually want are coming, even though they should have come before, but still a fun game.
Yeah, better late than never. And is it officially launched yet? I don't think it's officially launched, is it?
Yeah. The Sea of Thieves is properly out in the world.
Oh, is it now? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's been out, and then I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago the first expansion came out for it.
Oh really? Okay.
They just confirmed the next 2 expansions on the stream, which Rooper to Fly. One of the things that was announced was there's a new area, and then there's also going to be AI skeleton controlled pirate ships. At least that's what it said.
Which sounds real cool.
I feel like we still got a peek at those in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they hinted at it with that dream visual thing.
The other thing that was really interesting was that the trailer announced was a parody of all those over-the-top Warcraft trailers, where looking into the orb of MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Oh, what mysteries does it hold? You don't care, do you? You just want to know how much it's worth. Give me 10 gold.
Exactly. No, it's 100% a WoW quest. It's you're busy going through the inventory, rearranging stuff while they're exposing you. That's just
I mean, they had the bitten off banana as well, so nice seeing a little nod to the old. The McElroys.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said McElroys.
Oh, would you look at this? I appear to have some coffee left.
Oh, yes, coffee.
Quite. What else was it? I had other stuff I wrote down.
We need a list of everything that showed up on Microsoft's because.
Oh, also, for Doom 2, I'm assuming that was confirmed. Mitch Gordon doing the
Doom
soundtrack.
Unlimited?
Doom
Is it Mike or Mitch? I always forget.
Doom something.
Yeah, it had a
Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
Thank
Because
you.
when you say it says Doomy Turtle.
I mean, it's Doom 2, Hell on Earth, but they didn't want to call it that for some bloody reason.
We call it Doomy
Couldn't
Turtle.
afford the copyright.
Oh, Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, that was a nice reveal. That was good.
They could have done with interrupting Phil Spencer about 2 minutes earlier, but it was very funny.
Yeah.
Very good. I was not expecting that this year.
Yeah.
I was expecting next E3 trailer or something.
And one of the things we saw during the break was that, so all the little words that pop up during the hack section, a bunch of them are actually like a Q&A about things about Cyberpunk, like why is it taking so long? And they even talk about when they finished Blood and Wine and how they moved development over. And there's even a line, will there be microtransactions? They responded with, in a single player RPG, are you fucking kidding me? I was just... God darn it.
Some quality clips.
New Cuphead.
Yes.
That's exciting.
I already made
That is entirely your jam.
Yeah.
Totally. I think those were my big excitements.
Ori was beautiful.
Oh yeah, Ori 2?
Yeah.
I still need to play Ori 1.
Yeah,
Same.
Yeah, you do.
What else was there?
So Beadora would like to ask, here are the people, Dan Jones, what were your thoughts about Wolfenstein the New Bloods?
Oh, fucking awesome. Yeah, I still need to finish what was it? New I can't even remember the name of the previous Wolfenstein. I still need to finish that because I wanted to wait for it to come out to Switch, and then Switch came out, and I have too many
And
games.
now fucking everything is on the Switch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hard life.
But it looked absolutely. Please and thank you. New Colossus, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, I'm assuming you guys talked about Fallout 76 already.
Yeah.
A little bit, like one or two.
Maybe once.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm so keen, dude. We're gonna go to the Wasteland together as a group. It's gonna
blows
be
my
amazing.
mind.
And we're
There
dropping
could be
nuke on
nothing to
something.
do in that game, but that blows my mind.
Oh,
it's all I've ever wanted since I first played my first Bethesda.
Yeah.
I
I don't want to bore our good listeners with my keen being repeated ad infinitum, but the idea of the
I
four of
will
us,
just say, super excited.
And Caffeine reminded us of the new Metro game, which I'm indifferent to. I'm totally not overexcited about.
So Metro and Dying Light, they all look really good, but they never did anything for me. I feel like I played them.
Tunic to jump ship,
Tunic.
adorable.
So cute. I absolutely getting Tunic.
Dude, it's more Zelda classic with an adorable fox. Whoever's making that clearly gets their audience.
Yeah. Oh, there was no new Blue info, but they did show it in the spread of Microsoft games, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this game. That's one of my most anticipated indie games right now.
Yeah, no, I feel I think it was similar as I've seen screenshots here and there, but I didn't realize that they were this far along. I thought this was a ways out.
Oh, actually, this is entirely your jam, here to the people, Dan Jones, Sekiro, or however you're going to pronounce it, new From Software IP.
Totally fucking jazzed.
Holy off my gourd.
Really want to learn more about it. I'm assuming his arm is going to be the kind of replacement for the switch weapons of Bloodborne kind of thing, because it looked like it maybe acted as the fan shield, his grappling hook. It turned into an axe.
Yeah. And it seemed to just be using a katana for the rest, but that could just be just for style.
Numbers with the Samurai Inspector Gadget. Nailed it.
But he's also the claw.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it doesn't take too many I liked Neo, but I kind of like just the.
It's getting late.
It's weird how even though Bloodborne and Souls have walls of text of information and stats, Neo just had too much for me. What are you two doing?
They're dying. I'm sorry. But they'll snap out of it eventually.
I like how Ket's become the professional. What are you kids doing over there?
No, I know you'll get over it. Just have to
grow out of it.
Yeah.
Never.
Get through puberty eventually.
Oh.
Other games are there.
I mean, DJ's asking if we can talk about Starfield and its rumors. I kind of missed the rumors in the wind-up.
Yeah, I missed the rumors.
Yeah, I haven't heard a thing. That's the first I heard of it. Was the announcement.
I'm okay. So yeah. Oh. You know what? I think this is a really good place to wrap this up to a close. I don't think we've got any other fresher, hotter takes.
Yeah, and we're going to have a very long day tomorrow.
Yep.
Like twice as long as today.
Here are the people, Dan Jones. You're welcome to join us for more hot takes after. We're going to be kicking off with Square Enix at some point before 10 in the morning.
I think there's going to be a little bit of a pre-show, so we want to start like 9:30 or something.
Yeah, I will. I'll be listening from a distance, but yeah, I have to work late this upcoming week, so I won't be able to join in.
Yeah. And Abconist delivering the hottest of hot takes. EA just failing miserably. They are the lowest scoring and highest fouling team so far.
They had a couple of good games, but the rest of it was just lukewarm.
Yep. Give me SOS. Give me Yarny.
Oh yeah,
I'm good.
Float the rest out to sea.
Was the winner of?
Actually, the other one I wanted to highlight from Microsoft earlier today was the Forza. Not Forza. Was it Forza?
Yeah.
Racing game.
Forza was good.
Like, I'm not normally into those games, but like it just looked cool. It looked like there's lots of ways to play and get involved with other people. Like, it's a racing game I could actually see playing that doesn't involve hitting other people with cars.
Yeah.
Like,
also, did you guys watch the in between press conference stuff?
We missed most of it.
They were talking a lot about it, and just them talking about the actual development of the game, and actually they rendered out the 4 seasons in separate environments and settings, and those are going to change on a weekly basis. And no 2 winters are supposed to be the same kind of thing, so it's going to be instead of Monster Hunter releasing new monsters and stuff every now and then, it's going to be the new schedule of release on a weekly basis is what they're planning.
So that sounds
really cool.
That sounds rad as heck, but I can't help but think of the actual English winter, which is a bit grey and a bit shit at times.
It sounds like The Sims.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get seasons.
All the trains stop working.
I love that they just dumped a pile of leaves on the audience. Seasons change everything.
Yeah. Leaves.
They needed artificial snow. That would have been... I mean, real snow would have been cool. There's probably some liability issues with dropping water on people with lots of electronics and cameras and stuff.
They can afford it. It was weird that Microsoft had so many PCs on stage, they didn't use half of them.
They barely used any of them.
Yeah, why?
No, half of the presenters were CG.
So those are machines rendering Phil Spencer.
Yeah.
Like a render farm. Right. I think this is a good time to bring it all to a close.
Yes.
Here is the people, Dan Jones. Thank you very much for coming on. And
thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
It is nice to hear your voice.
Oh, same. All your smiling faces.
Yeah. We'll catch you next time. Hopefully tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Peace out, DJ.
Bye.
Right. So from all of us here at the Eethreeperbowl Vidgedome, I've been Will Overguard. This is my dumb idea.
Will you continue to be Will Overguard?
See how tomorrow goes. Ask me again at 8:30 in the morning.
I am Echo, the space hippie.
And I'm just Cat.
Plain and simple.
However, both of you have your respective channels, which is now the time to plug.
Indeed. My channel is at Slifter, or /Slifter, I guess. I do chill games generally late at night, though occasionally during the day. And,
sometimes with cookies.
Look, Rhymes with Moose is on it.
Yeah, Rhymes with Moose has got us covered.
Thank you.
And Echo, do you stream at all?
I stream on the regular. I do all kinds of things, whatever makes me feel happy at that moment. And I like to hang out with all of you cool peoples.
Does that make me cool peoples?
Don't get too excited.
The burn is real. The burn is real. Right. Thank you so much for joining us for this stonking day of Eethreeperbowl action. We'll be back with you at a god-awful time tomorrow morning.
We'll be back in about 12 hours.
It's not like you need to be here at 5 a.m.
5 a.m. is not a real time. 5 a.m. is the time you go to bed. It's not the time you get up. It's not.
It's the time we eat a snack before we go to bed.
I will
you.
shed the smallest tear for you.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, good night.
Bye.